Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today is our live stream on 12/13/2018, and let's get right to the action, guys. So we're in some SPY puts. We sold half already. We actually bought more today. We added to the position today up in here, came right back in, sold half, and now we're in the driver's seat again. If we get this one up at $354, we'll make some really good money on this trade. We've been in this one, I think, since this gap up. Every day they're gapping it up. We're buying puts and trying to fade it out. We are holding the 618 here. From this low to this high, we have a Fibonacci, and we do have gap fill right here at 264. Next big area support will be here, but since we're kind of dribbling down here, guys, let me zoom in on this a little bit more. See how we came in, go sideways, they trying to pop it up, more news, they bring it right back in. The 618 is holding pretty good. If you go to the 60-minute time frame, you are back below all the moving averages, just like the 10-minute time frame. So it is in a weak stance. I still believe we're going to fall down into this gap fill. If we do, guys, members, please take some more off on the SPY puts. They are at they just clicked off at 277. Right now they're at 285 now. We go to this area, they should be, I don't know, maybe around 325 or so. I will sell a little bit more. I'm still going to hold a little bit going until tomorrow. I think we get one more flush, but we'll see. We'll see how this thing plays out, guys. Man, we're killing it on these puts. The only one we got not killed on was Facebook. And Facebook, guys, if you're in those puts still, let's go back to that. Gosh, we pulled off half on Facebook twice, so we made money. So like I said, if these things go to zero, we still profitable on this trade. They're at 33 cents right now. Gosh, just won't get going. If we could get a nice flush on these markets, we might actually be able to get out of these and have some decent profits on Facebook as well. But anyways, guys, all right, let's get back to reality here. Why is that so small? What the heck is this? I don't want autoplay. All right. Let's go back in there. Nope, no one's sick today. My daughter felt a little bit better today, so as long as they don't have fevers or anything, the school allows them to go. So, you know, she wanted to hang out. She asked, "Are you gonna go live today, Dad?" I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "You know, but with you here, it's tough, guys, because they want the attention and all that stuff." I love my kids, but I love doing this stuff too. So. Right, yeah, thanks, Roshi. Is it Roshi or Rashi? Roshi. I'll call you Robert. Yeah, you know, we added more. You know, when this thing popped up today, guys, it was like, you know what? I'm not buying it. I'm going to, you know, and they shook us up and down here, and it's just like, all right, hold on. We're still in the money on the SPY puts, guys, so it's like, whatever. All right, guys, we're at $3 on these SPY puts. If you are members, hey, what's up, David? Hey, David, are you in the Twitter feed? I think you are, but if you're not, give me your handle. Go follow me at StockBookie. You got to get in the Twitter feed, bud. Hey, StockBookie, let's play some earnings. I feel, Adobe will get hammered. What do you say? Possibly. Yeah, you got to send me an email stockbookie@gmail.com. Go on Twitter, follow me at StockBookie, but send me an email. Let me know what your Twitter username is. Yeah, I sent you an email out to watch the video and stuff. You got to be in Twitter. That's where I'm posting all my trades. $30 a month, guys. We're killing it. Just on this one SPY put plan, we killed it. We even took Nvidia short. I had 1,000 shares, guys, right here. 153. We took this thing short today. I took a good profit. I think it was about $800, $700, whatever. Where the hell am I here? And 1,000 shares. I was in and out, and then of course, you know, it falls. That's the story of my life here. So yeah, God, I'm still pissed on this one. But when I take heavier positions, guys, I look for the 5, 6, 7, 800,000, and I'm out. This thing could have easily went against us and went up to this high pivot and even double top over here. So when I got my, you know, $5, 6, 7, $800, boom, I'm done. I'm not even going to mess around. And of course, like I always say, as soon as I cover, guys, you guys hold, it always goes lower. All right. So yeah, when you send me that email right now, if you can, and I'll get you into the Twitter feed. Yeah, because everything's posted there, man. You got to have that. So the SPY's trying to hold that bottom, guys. Options are pumping off at 295 now. Man, Oh gosh, guys, we're killing it on this trade. That's why we just let's just keep rinsing and repeating the same trade over and over. These things expire tomorrow, so we have one more day on them. So guys, we added more at 167. We sold half at 265 now, and again, we're in the driver's seat. This thing's got to come back to a buck 67. Even look, it would have to go to zero to take us out and not have a profit on this thing. Period. So I was looking for some other trades. Amazon, we had that call, the calls play yesterday that just ripped it up. And let's keep going, guys. So we're holding double bottom here. Hold on the SPY. I'm looking at Nvidia here, but this one too. Here's your area. Here was the trade, guys. 53 was the number. You have this 750 retrace. You have the high from the other day. And you have the even number. So 3 reasons to take this trade. And plus on the 60-minute time frame, you did have this as protection. Like I said, guys, when I go a little heavier in positions, and I did this one with shares because the puts, if this thing would have went up in our face and we took the December 14 puts, we would get smeared. So it's a little bit easier to handle with shares because this one can move like a bee. So again, when it came down, I just took the profits instead. Thank you very much. See you next time. So, all right, guys. No circle. Took AMD and 8 Facebook puts at the close yesterday, up 30%. Nice. Nice to have you back. Happy your little girl. Yeah, she's okay. She was just sick, guys. When you got 3 kids, they're bound to be sick, especially when they're going to school. You know, they come back. They're licking their fingers, eating food. Wash your hands. But and then when you have 3 kids and they're coughing in your face, you tend to get sick a little bit. All right, guys, if you're new to the room, you know what to do. Punch up a symbol. Keep an eye on those SPY puts. They are holding. If you look at the Qs here, so right now, this is what I'm looking at. So now the Qs on the 10-minute are coming into pretty good support here with the 200 MA, guys. So the Qs and the DIA have to keep coming. So we're getting a bounce right now, guys, of course. And what time are we, guys, in? The lunchtime hour, special time of day. So right now we're getting a little bit of a push. Now look at the DIA. Got to look at all the indexes, guys. I have all the indexes up all the time. DIA getting a bounce off this area as well, the 200 MA. But the IWM way below it, and we even filled the gap. So this one's talking to us, and I punched that up on Twitter a little bit ago, saying, hey, the IWM and the IYT are a little bit weak today. I'm looking at double bottom here, possibly a scalp. But guys, we're right back to the lows. Look at the daily over here. We're right back to these lows. Remember, down sideways, underneath the moving average. Just can't even catch a bid here. And now we're going back to double bottom, this is the pivot from the other day. And if this thing continues going, then we'll have this one down here at 140, 146. That area cracks, guys, it's lights out. Telling you, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days sideways on the daily chart. This one leading the charge down with the IYT leading the charge down. You better step aside, guys. This thing cracks. Those puts are going to $5. And then I want donations from you guys, or I'm not doing the live sessions anymore. Oh my gosh, killing it again, guys. Mealy, we had that one again, took off half of that one. Keep an eye on, I've been watching, we went short on Etsy yesterday. That one's coming in really good. I might end up just pulling half. If we get one, a day hold and out, why not take some profits? Let's go to Etsy here. It's just kind of hanging out. We hit this little pivot here, and it's kind of chopping around, which is fine. We did Etsy. I don't know where it was. It might have been back here on this trade, and then it popped up, and then right back to double top. We're doing it again. We're in the driver's seat on this one. We shorted this one at 57.36 yesterday. And, if we pull back, if it starts hitting 54, 53, if these markets, start tumbling, then we'll be out of at least half of this one. Maybe we pull the whole thing off. Oh, man, what a day, guys. What a day. All right. Thanks, guys. Yeah, what's up, John? Killer trades today. Can you do Tesla? Yeah. Right now, nothing. I don't know what. Someone must be in my Mr. B, my billionaire investor that I used to consult. I still talk to the guy, but I consulted him a couple years back. He's got to be in Tesla. Every time this one doesn't go down, I'll send him a text and be like, hey, man, how's things going? Hey, by any chance, are you in a Tesla trade? Because he loves the short calls. So when this thing must have popped up, he must have did something here. And he'll take 1,000 calls short, a naked calls too. It's massive positions. And every time he does it, guys, this thing just doesn't do anything. I even told him about the AutoZone too. And I think he wrote some calls in that one too. And that's why that one's not going anywhere. I swear, every time I tell this guy to do a trade, the trade just has trouble. So I don't even text the guy anymore. I had him buy some puts in the SPY a couple weeks back that ripped. I don't know if he ever did it, but it's just kind of bizarre. I tell him all the time, you got to use multiple brokers, especially when you're taking huge positions like this. He uses UBS. And I swear, every time he takes a huge position, guys, he gets railed. Unless these markets fall apart, Tesla will go down. I'm right here at 373. You have some good resistance as well as double top here. But it's just a cult stock. I mean, they get news with the Boring Company. And they're like, oh my gosh, Tesla's going higher. They said something about Tesla's or Elon's Boring Company. Or they talk about the solar company. It doesn't even matter. They just talk about them. It just goes up. So again, with this one here, we added more short on Tesla. When did we add short? Well, we covered it again. You know, this is another one. We just keep rinsing and repeating, guys. It goes up, we do it. It goes down. So we added more on 12/11 at 371, but we already covered half shares 3 times, guys. 3 times for nice gains. So we are completely in the driver's seat on this trade. If it goes up a little higher, I'll add some more, guys. No big deal. But this thing's grinding. Right here's the level. I mean, you got double top, you got, stuff coming up. If you want to wait patiently, who knows with this guy. But, you start looking at the weekly stuff. This is the area, guys. Every time it goes up, comes down, goes up, goes down. You got a lot of people probably trying to short this thing, so they're just kind of holding it up, and Elon's tweeting and everything else they do. All right, guys, we're catching a bid in the markets again. Special time of day, lunch on Wall Street. Why not? Get a buy program. Look at all the indexes, guys, all of a sudden magically all going up at once. Gosh, what a coincidence. Off the lows of the day, it's, oh my gosh, lunchtime, volumes disappearing. What else would you do at lunchtime, guys, when you're the Federal Reserve? Just push it higher. Hey, it's good. Now throw some China trade news out. And what else are they throwing out there lately? The China trade. The fat Trump talked to Uncle Jerome and said, hey, don't raise the rates. You know what's going to happen. It's just, you can't even make this crap up. Watch for Warren Buffett too. They got, if we tank tomorrow or Monday, they're going to have to do the Warren Buffett special tonight at 7, markets in turmoil. Crap. I bought more Apple. Come here, Becky, sit on my lap. Becky, I like you. You're the only one that interviews me. Come here. I'll even put my Santa Claus hat on. You could sit on my lap and tell me what you want. So, all right. Anyways, most likely just the RSI. Yeah, possibly. Adobe. Adobe's tonight. They have earnings tonight. Let's see here. So we're popping up again. Options are at 260 right now, 261. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to play the earnings. Adobe, I think every earning so far, every time they have earnings, it goes up. Maybe, is this the one time it goes down maybe? Yeah, Costco too. Up and coming earnings. So is that today? After the close today. Oh no, tomorrow's Adobe, Costco, and a couple other ones. Pure, CHKE, GTIM. God, look at freaking Tesla. Unbelievable. But that's okay, guys. We rinse and repeat this a couple times. Let them push it higher. If it goes to double top, we'll do it again. Or even 400. Gosh, unbelievable. Yeah, Adobe. Let's look at Adobe. Yeah, but Tesla, if you didn't short and take off, short, take off, short, and take off, then, gosh, I'd probably wait for a little higher prices. I guess you could short here if it gets above the 380. gets to 390, you're going to have to add. So that's a $20 stop. Even if you took a 10% position and you took a 10% loss, it'd be about a $37 stop. So even if you took a 5% position here, you would have no problem being able to add at 400 or so if it got that high. And if it got to 400, you got to short this thing hands down. So you can either wait for the short or just take small position here, small position there, small position at 400, average your price out right around 385 or so, and then hold on. Price target would be right around 316 or so. This one is a monthly chart play, though, guys, or even a weekly, where it's going to take a little time to get down here. Unless the whole markets fall apart, then this will just fast track right to the lows. So we're getting a little bit of a bid now in the markets, guys. What else would you expect at lunchtime on Wall Street? Right when the volume dries up. TLRA next support. Yeah, you know what? Costco earnings. Yeah, that's tomorrow, guys. I think, yeah. Oh no, today is Thursday. Oh my gosh, I thought it was Wednesday. Man, these days are just flying. Yeah, that's right. Today is earnings. So Costco. Let's see what. See if I can get it in here. Yeah, I mean it's chopping around. This is a little bit bearish, guys. We're still at the highs, but down sideways, and it tries to pop and break out right back in. Gosh, nothing really to do here. Let's see the monthly just to see. I mean, if anything, I'd probably play puts going into this, but I'd probably buy a little time on these. It's 195 would be the price target. So if this thing pops up, you're probably going to have to add to the puts, but at least probably go a month out on these, go into January at least. But yeah, this one's tough. I mean, if it pops, gosh, I wouldn't, maybe go with a position, but let me see where these markets close. Let's see what's going on with this. They're starting to catch a bid now. Let's see if we get a little higher prices. I mean, this thing's chopping around. Even on the daily, look at this, down, up, down, up. You're catching some lower end pivots here. And you made the low, a new low. This one's still kind of chopping, and then you're starting to go higher. So it's a little bit of an up, of an uptrend. You're barely above the moving averages. Went up today, came right back in. Hard to say on Costco. I mean, it is stretched. It did move on. I mean, look at this thing, guys, from 2009, straight up. Can it handle these high prices here? You got a little topping tail on the monthly. Well, let's go into the rest of the day. I'll be with you guys for another hour or so at least. And let's take a look at this one, see if this one starts moving up towards the end of the day. So I wouldn't mind if we're going to buy puts. I'd rather have them deplete them the rest of the day and then maybe do it, 15 minutes into the close and see. Again, this is a spec play, guys. When we take these trades, they're going to be light positions, maybe one contract. Don't go crazy. And it's a 50-50 shot like the casino, guys. So don't get crazy on me. Like Tilray, we took calls in that thing. Those things are getting murdered right now. Actually, they're worthless right now. So that was a spec play. We were more going, hey, if they have good earnings and then some news, Tilray can pop up again and rip it up. So, whatever. It's just, again, it's a 50-50 shot, just like Costco and just like we're going to go. Let's look at Adobe too. And we'll look at Tilray in a minute, guys. Let's look at Adobe. Adobe, same thing, guys. Same chart setup, same stretch job, same up, and away. It did come in, though, from here. I wish it was at the 260 area. This is another one. Every earnings straight up. So do you play it as this earnings? There's no way in hell. And it is coming down. So the puts are getting a little bit of a pop here. So you got to watch for that. We'll look at these in a little bit and see what we do. If you are members, you will get a post. And yeah, it's a coin flip. Exactly. It's a 50-50 shot. But, we can always look at the chart saying, hey, this thing stretched from the 200 or the 20 MA on the monthly. It's been going up and up and up and up. At least on the 50-50 guess, put us in a little better position just to say, hey, it's stretched. It could come down. Let's go out like a month. We're not going to get the best bang for the buck. But if this thing, drops, at least we'll make some money on these spec plays. Even if you go, a couple $100 and these things go up 100%, you can make a couple $100. If you go with a couple, a little bit bigger position, if you can, remember, you're doing these options. I'd do 1-2 contracts or whatever you're willing to risk. If you're willing to lose, $5 grand, then buy some 5,000 worth of options. But if you can't handle $5,000 loss, then and maybe your loss is 200, then do a $200, one put or one call if you think it's going up. But if it goes up, you still have good resistance at 280. So I got to look at I'd rather play these on the put side just because they're stretched and they've been going up, 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 up. I mean, 2017, guys, this was a $98 stock. It went to 280. It's Adobe, but it's like CMG, but it's Chipotle, but it's Adobe, but it's Costco. And it doesn't mean anything, guys. I don't care if it's Costco or Apple or whatever. Look at Apple, guys. The thing was at 230. It's a $170 stock. Look at Nvidia right now, $148 stock. That thing was almost 300. Now everyone's like, "Oh, it's Nvidia. It's cheap down here." No, cheap is 100 at Nvidia. Cheap for Apple is 120. That's cheap. Cheap is zero. To be honest with you. But yeah, that's how we play these guys. We've been doing pretty good on these option calls. Tilray got smoked. What are you gonna do? It's a 50-50 shot like the casino. All right, let's see here. David, did you send me an email yet? I don't see it, bud. Or did you? Yeah, when you get time, send me that. Get on Twitter and send me that Twitter handle. And then follow me at StockBookie on my Twitter feed. All right, guys. So right now, these options are at 250. Looking for some more stuff just to see, and we went over these guys. Look at the Qs. Intraday chart, 10-minute. What do we say? Into the 200 and we get the bounce. I'd rather wait for a little bit lower and wait for gap fill. Now, if we would have flushed right here and went to gap fill, and then you take the trade, because this is first support, 264, second support, gap fill, third support, and a nice little flush. That's when you take the trade here. You're getting a bounce. It's lunchtime on Wall Street. You get the bounce. Look at the DIA. We hit 200 MA. We get the bounce. Look what it goes right back into the 20 MA and comes right back in. We still are in that time frame, guys, where we can float. We only have, let's see, 45 million on the SPY. So it's light volume, guys. We might do 90 million today unless some more selling comes in and these markets go down to the lows. Then we'll see some more volume coming in. Heavier volume, most likely selling. Lighter volume, they could try to float these things a little bit more. I mean, we're down a little bit on, the transports guys are getting rattled today. Never good if you watch my videos. Okay, if that's leading down, what can possibly happen, all right? And then the IWM we always talk about. That's leading the way. Not good for the markets. All right, and so the that, and then the SPY here, guys. Let's go back to the SPY. SPY actually got below the 200. Came in. Really wasn't anything down here. I like the gap fill down here around 264. Now, though, since we retraced and went back up, if we come right back down, I don't want this trade anymore. I'll be looking a little bit lower, guys, if we come back in. Still great support. I just don't like that they shifted it, brought it back up, and if they bring it straight back down, that's usually telling me that it could possibly go lower. Again, this is great support. Volume's light, could bounce here, but to put some money at risk here, maybe. If it does get down in this area, I will most likely pull the rest of my puts off. Or maybe I'll pull off some of them, hold one or two, and then maybe go until tomorrow with the two contracts. Guys, we're in the driver's seat now. These things are at 265 now again. So if you didn't sell any from the last time we entered, get the hell out, guys. Don't be waiting around. For all I know, Trump's on the phone with the China president. We go straight back up and we're rallying 300 on the Dow. That's just how these markets are right now. If you get profits, you just frickin' take your profits and say thank you very much and get the hell out. Don't be sitting in these markets waiting for lower prices or what have you, guys. Kind of like Facebook. I wish those things went to 345. We should just I think some of you guys just took the profits and thank you. I was a pig, and this is what happens, guys. They come right back in your face, and that's what I get for holding. Again, though, if Facebook goes to zero, guys, I'll still make some money on those. Won't be as much as I did if I sold, but what are you going to do? Made it up with the Amazon trade, the Nvidia trade. Well, like Amazon, those calls. I took a little bit bigger position. I should have. So right when I got some money in those, pull them off, guys. You buy those options for $1,000, you get $2 on them. That's $200. You buy 10 options, that's $2,000. Now I like the $2,000. And you just start taking them off, you know, boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, you're up 10 grand in the position. Anyways, all right, let's see here. Tilray support. Yeah, that's a tough stock right now. That thing's getting hammered. You know, we talked about this one before. I like right in here, guys, $40. Right in this area, 35. Should have now. I mean, we got in that trade here, guys. We're getting mutilated. Came right back down. We made money on this one, but yeah, I mean, this thing's just it's a news-driven stock, guys. It's a marijuana stock, but you know, right now it's up in smoke, bro. No, but you have a big gap filler, 66. You got some more gap fills. I do like 43.71, and I do like the 35.52. I just you got to just let this one go for now. There's not a lot on the charts. It's only been around for 5 months. Weekly chart, yeah, there's really nothing on here. I can't even, gosh, even if we go up all the way here, let's go to this high. 59. Yeah, I still like the 44, and then even $30, you know, right in here, 40 to 35 if it comes in. I mean, you might get some bounces around 50, maybe. You know, you got the gap window right here, and then the 43. But man, look at this, down, sideways, starting to come in. I was more playing that one call on freaking hopefully get news again, and it flies, and just never got it. So my poor little option's at 0 now. Poor little option. Feel like we was out into a weekend. What feel like we was out into weekend. I'm not sure what you're saying there, Max. Tilray next support. Yeah, so that's where you're at. Coin flip, yeah, on those. Ollie, is it oversold? OLLI. OLLI. Let's see. Nah. Good support right here, though. Look at that. If it gets below 66.48, guys, it's lights out for this one. Oversold though. Let's see the monthly. Nah, 62.18 is the area. Look at that, guys. Oh man, who was that? Amar, where were you? Oh my gosh, 3 months ago, this was it. High flyer. Look at that. Guys, if you watch my videos, if you come to my live sessions, what do we look at a ton of? High flyers. Look at it. This was like a freaking, this is the poster child of high flyers. Damn. It's a light volume name, but my gosh, guys, look at that. That's a thing of beauty. But this is what we pick on right now, guys. We're picking on these. Look, 3 months it took to get down here, guys. 3 months. That's why I tell you on these high flyers, go out a couple months. And then, you know, with this. So let's look at this one here, though. Okay. OLLI. I'm trying to get a handle on more of the puts because I know a lot of people want to buy puts in these things. So, okay. So if you would have bought right here in 9-1, I'm going to go to the option here and say, you know, when these were here, I would probably tell you, you know, if you're going to go a couple months, let's go with maybe $80 or $75 puts. From here, 9-1, let's go to January. So January's 75s. Let's even go 80s. We'll go 75 because that's a big round number. So let's look at these charts here. 75. I just want to see where these were at back in January, just to see how these would work. Yeah, Jesus. All right. So so on this day, say 9. So anywhere in the 9s in the month. Let's go with right around 9. Let's go 9/11. You know what? Let's go back. Let's see when it made the high. So 10-1. So 10-1, it made the high. All right. If we would have caught it, we would have probably taken it right here at 94, maybe on 925, or maybe even right here at 1031. So let's go to 1031, the last one. These options were $1.12, guys. Right now they are $8.80 by 940. And that was 3 months into it. And of course, you know, because we're falling the last, you know, couple of days or what have you. But Look at the monthly, guys. Look at that. So yeah, so 3-4 months out on these aren't bad. The low of the options were 65 cents on 10-1. These things are at 880 by 940. So it looks like at least, so if you would have bought 9, 10, 11, 12, so 4 months out on these would be paying you huge. So that's what you're kind of looking at right now. That's why, these high flyers like the Twilios, stuff like that, you got to go a couple months. AutoZone, guys, if you're looking to buy puts on AutoZone, do that. Go a couple months out, though. That one's brutal. Oh, wow. So, okay. I was looking at these the other day, not this one in particular, but yeah, it's about 4 months, 3 months, 5 months. 880 these are, guys. The low was 65 cents. But these are high flyers. These are good spec plays where, hey, so what would you buy 10 contracts, at what, $650? Right now they're at 900 a piece. That's a 9,000. So for 650, it would have paid you $9,000. So wash out until weekend. Maybe. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the jobs report might come in crappy, and next thing you know, they're dumping this thing again. Nothing's changed, guys, honestly. Nothing's changed other than news. Yeah, FINRA. Oh, yeah, it's all news. China deal. Oh, no, China deal. Trump talked to Uncle Jerome. He got him a hooker last night, so now he's not raising the rates. It's awesome. Thanks for the hooker, Trump. Oh, wait, the hooker was Stormy D. All right, Dave, did you follow me, David? Let's see. You got to follow me, too, on Twitter. Let me refresh. Yep, there you are. All right, David, welcome to the room, my brother. So all my trades are on there, man. We were in the puts one. We added more today. Rinse and repeat the puts trade. Check it out. We're in and out of that one 42 times. So, yeah, the Ollie, gosh, look at that. Another one. And these are the trades I've been picking on for a long time, guys, and they're all flipping coming in. So this one, nothing to do. Maybe at 62, but if the markets come in fast and furious, this one could be easily a $50 stock. So be careful with this one. It was a high flyer. This thing's coming in. A lot of times it will kiss this. Let's see on the weekly chart. Yeah, weekly doesn't have the 200. Yeah, I mean, you can easily go to $50 on this one. Just be careful. Look at that ass kicking too. God, those options are just cruising. All right, yeah, China deal. All right, let's go back, Ollie. Yeah, no, don't do anything with that. I would wait for a little. I mean, you're at a great pivot point. If you want to give this thing a shot here, if the $66 area breaks, you got to get the hell out. And the market's tank, you definitely got to get out. This should have never have been a $96. This shouldn't even probably have been a $50 stock. So maybe a 50. It's not bad here, though, to be honest with you. Look at that. Nice little pivot here. But when you're coming down like this, usually it's going to lead to lower prices. But this is support. I would like it, a little bit down here, because see how we consolidated here? That becomes support. And then these lower pivots here. Even this low pivot here at $50. Just be careful with this one. You know what? Let's throw a retrace on this. Want to try to get it from a better area. See if there's any. God, there's really nothing here. Jeez. Look at this thing now. We could probably take it from in here. This guy. Just to see. Yeah, 50. Yeah, I mean 63, 62. Yeah, 66, $60 maybe. I just don't like how it's coming in right now. SPY and everything sells. This, I'm telling you, this thing easy $50. Just be careful with that one. MKC. Oh, this one just keeps going. Woo! Yeah, we are shorting this one, so we already have a position going. Believe we added more. We added some more on some positions. Not all of them, but if these are high flyers, guys. So on the MKC, yeah, we added more yesterday at 155.25. So we're still in this one, holding strong. If you're not short this name, you can short this one. Price target's around 113. If it pulls back 15 to $20, we'll be out. If it pulls back 10, we'll be out half, and we'll ride it down some more. Yeah, and this is another one, guys. If you want to do puts, go a couple months out. Look at this thing. It's the Eiffel Tower. I don't know what this thing is. I think you guys told me before, but it's high flying at this point. And next big area is 157.60 if we get there. But right now we're stalling out. Look at the 60-minute chart on this one. We have a nice little topping tail here. And this could be the end of the road right here for this one. Markets continue to come in. This is going to go click and right out. So if you want to short this one, be my guest. It is a monthly chart. It will take some time. Sometimes these fall like a brick. Sometimes they just chop, 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 and then eventually, they roll over. So they are timely plays, guys. It's a monthly chart trade. Monthly charts, the biggest time frame of all the charts, they take time. A 10-minute time frame, the trade should work out right away. The monthly could take months. I just want to get that straight. I get some emails going, hey, man, I know we're playing the monthly chart, but this thing's just not pulling back like AutoZone. It's like, I know. Believe me, I'm in the trade. It is a monthly chart play. AutoZone, guys, let's go to that one. Yeah, holy Jesus, we're down. I got to take a screenshot here, guys. But no, this is another one, guys. This is a monthly chart play. I know we're in some pain. We're right into the next area. We did have earnings, so they're hyping this, but my price target still is 676. It was 666. It is curling up, but eventually if it comes down, it will. 700, but even 700 up. I'll be done at 800, guys. Thank you. Well, I won't be, but 676, if you're up here at 880, this thing pulls back 100, get out. I'm upside down on this one, but that's all right. I've been upside down plenty of times on this one, and we had to wait. We had it here. We're going to get it here, and eventually it will pull back. It's just the way it works. All right, let's see here. Email sent. Yep, LSI. Let's look at LSI. LSI. If you're new to the room, punch up a symbol. We'll take a look at it. Don't forget to subscribe at StockBookie.com. It's $30 a month, guys. Or at least go to YouTube and subscribe there. This stuff's free right now. Eventually it won't be. I will be going private with this stuff, just trying to pick up more members. LSI, first thing I noticed, we're probably, 50% retrace, 618. Yeah, right there. Trying to get going. It's in a pretty good stance, though, on the monthly. Let's look at the smaller time frame, see what this thing's doing. Yeah, we're just chopping around. We go to this double top the other day, right back in. Yeah, light volume name, too. I was going to say, this is a light volume name. It has some little bit crazy action. I mean, it's above the MAs, looking strong. I don't know if this thing's news-driven or not. I just can't. I can't trade this with 94,000 shares traded. They get some news pumping on this one. They get some big buyers. This thing's going straight up. 100 even number. I like the fact that it's trying to get above that. Let's look at a weekly just to see. Yeah, you're at double top. I mean, if you're long this one, it's got to get over 102.92 and start ripping. 105.96 is the next area of resistance. And then, yeah, right here, you got this pivot here at 107, and then that pivot there at 110. If it keeps going, then you're looking at double top. For me to go short, maybe. I just don't like the 94,000 shares traded. So that's really not for me, Toyo. I mean, it's in an okay stance. Just, I don't like that it moved up so quickly. Now we're hitting resistance. Markets are starting to sell. Yeah, I don't like the 94,000. But it is in the resistance. If you are long this one, tighten the stop. If you're down here from this trade, had a nice up move, nice retrace, and then it's trying to break out. If it does not break out and get past this, it's got to stay above 100 and keep going, guys. If it doesn't, then it's most likely going to come right back in. Market sell, it's going to definitely come right back in. If it's a news-driven stock, then it's a 50-50 shot like the casino earnings. It could go up or down. Wow, that Ollie, though, OLLI. Wow. Yeah, so it looks like a couple months on the option, guys. I'm going to look at those a little bit closer to see how these things work. But it does look like it's 3 to 4 months out. At least buy yourself a little bit of time on these damn things. I don't want to get these emails. Bucky, I'm getting my ass kicked. It's like, what'd you do? Well, I bought options 2 weeks out for the high flyers. It's like, okay. Why'd you do that? Well, that's what you said to do. And it's like, no. Well, I shouldn't say that. I had guys do that years ago. You told me to buy these, and I got my ass kicked. It's like, all right, great. What size account? So what size position do you have? Well, I took calls, and I did $5,000 worth, and now we're getting our butt kicked. It's like, all right, so you took $5,000 in calls, so you have like a $200,000 account? No, man, I only got a $10,000 account. So you're in 50% of your position of your portfolio in one position. Then you're not listening to what I tell you to do. Yeah, but man, I'm getting my butt kicked. Yeah, you are. I totally agree with that because your position size is completely wrong. You should be in a position with $200, not 5,000. But, and again, I'm going to tell you guys this. Yeah, I might get some winners, some good ones, maybe a couple in a row, some nice ones like the Amazon, and the puts on this one, a couple other ones we've done. Facebook still pisses me off, but we have one more day on that one, guys. And don't even if we get 10 in a row, guys, on the 11th one, don't go all in because we had 10 winners in a row. Just keep doing the same positions. That's a problem I have with a lot of people. I have some friends that I give trades to as well, and they're like, dude, man, you got 7 winners in a row. Oh man, I went all in on the last one and lost it all. It's like, no. I mean, you can inch, if we have a bunch of good trades in a row and you're making $1,000 on each one, and you're normally doing $1,000 on each trade, then go 15, go a little bit more, 1,500, guys. We might wash out into the weekend. Can you talk about C-Ron, please? Yes, let's look at that. All right, guys. Well, we got to hold on. Let's go back to the SPYs, guy. SPY. We're starting to come in a little bit more, guys. These options are clicking off at 303. If you are a member, you know what to do. Cut. I'm holding these bitches, guys. I'm half out again. I'm completely in the driver's seat. Like Max was saying, do we wash out into the weekend? Possibly. That's what I'm kind of playing, and I'm glad we added more today on this. We added at 167 on these guys, and they're at 302 right now. So almost 100% on the day on our new position. We were still in them. We sold half. They came back again. We were went up again, sold more yesterday. Into the close, these were $3. I was telling everybody, just go into tomorrow with a small position. Today, they went back to 167. Boom, we're in them again. We already sold half, and now we're completely in the driver's seat. We rinsed and repeated this one a couple times, guys. We get a flush out. These are going to 4. And then Big Daddy here will be done. Not a decent-sized position on these guys. I will never tell you how many contracts I buy because that kind of will skew your thinking, because if I have a huge account and I'm buying 100 contracts, hey, Bookie bought 100 though. Yeah, but I can buy 100 of these and still be in my 1 to 3% portfolio range. So, this just saying, just like Mr. B, we had a $150 million account to trade with. He can take 1,000 contracts on Tesla short calls, be in a $10 million position or what have you. All right, guys, we're starting to move lower. Next area of support will be, we'll go over some more stocks in a minute, guys. Gap fill here, and then this trend line here. So about after this and this little bullshit up move here, I think we go lower, guys. I think we can test double bottom if these markets start to dump. We are in a confirming downtrend now. Here we go, guys. All right, guys, 316, these are clicking off, 325. If you are in this position, if you want to sell and take some profits, guys. 325, they're clicking. 316, they're clicking off. Take some profits. Don't be a pig like me. If you're in the driver's seat, or trail it. Now, you know what? Let's see. Look at that. You got to fill it's like Uncle Jerome. You got to hit the gap to, again, there's a lot of people looking to buy this thing here, the dip. So they're going to cut it short to that area. They're going to make people think about it. Because the market makers see there's probably a bunch of bids coming in here, getting ready to go. I never put my bid out there, guys. When the stock hits it, I hit it. And that's it. All right, let's see. Look at that. Gosh. These things were clicking off at 325 was the high. What? Oh, okay. I was going to say, what? Hold on here. Yeah, 325 is the high. So come on, baby. One flush down to those low. Yeah, we will be at $4. Guys, 100% in that position today. 100%. That pays for your membership for the year right here. This one flip and trade. Well, one contract wouldn't have paid it. 167. All right, for a couple months. How about that? All right, they're $295 now. Damn it. Hey, man, I sold those. No, I'm just kidding. All right, let's look at C-Ron here. Damn, they're holding it. Look at that. They're panicking now. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. What is going on? Uncle Jerome's like, oh, my gosh, not again. But Tesla, though, Tesla just keeps holding. Look at Nvidia too. They must have got some news. Maybe it's the stock of the year again. Stock of the year, Nvidia. No, probably the worst stock of the year, actually. Especially if you bought up. See, Ryle, apparently we looked at this one before. I don't know, where's that trend line coming from? Let's go to the daily. Let's go to the monthly. Yeah, oh yeah, I can't. Let's look at the weekly. Yeah, I mean, gosh, that was, jeez, that area, yeah. Weekly went up, yeah, coming right back in. We talked about this one. If it couldn't get back up above these areas or double top, most likely come back in. Nothing for me to do here, guys. Look at this pop. I don't know why it popped up like that. I have no idea. Let's go to the daily real quick here. Yeah, maybe earnings, maybe pop, and look at that, right into gap fill, and then now they're dropping it. Nothing to do. If you're short, great. Start covering. You're coming up the gap in the $10 even number. But for me right now, nothing to do. Let's look and see if there's any more support down here. Yeah, they popped it and dropped it. That's what they're doing. Yeah, you're in some support. 382 at $11. Markets keep selling though. This one will go lower. Gap fill around 1074, and then honestly, it's probably going to 977. But there are some support areas down in here. You have this one too. So it's got to get back. If you're in this one long, you got to stay at least above this trend line here, and it's right below it. Some pretty good support right here though. But just with the fib, the gap fill's a little bit lower. But yeah, Ali, nothing to do. They gapped it and crapped it. That was it. So everybody bought up here. Now it's just they're fading it into their face. Just be careful with that one. Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yep, is weekday still shortable? Let's see. No, it's still okay. I mean, this would probably have been the day yesterday to do something with this thing. But yeah, we're still in a position, so just hold it, let it come in. I mean, they're getting a little bit of a bounce. This thing came in today, getting a little bit of a bounce today, but still a high flyer. Yeah, if you want to give it a shot, you can. Monthly price target still is 123, so it's still right there, still not bad. Just don't go full position, just in case it goes a little higher, so you can add more. But yeah, maybe do a 5% position. If it goes high, add some more. It's double top or what have you. Still a high flyer. This will take a little time though, guys. If you do puts, remember, go a couple months out. Give yourself some time. Doesn't mean it's going to come right in, but at least you give yourself some time. Go smaller with the positions. Don't go crazy on me. And then just like this took 2 months to fall back. It still could take a couple months. But yeah, if you want to do a small put position on this one, I have no problem with it. I should probably do some just to test that out, just to post some stuff on my Twitter feed and stuff. Say, hey, we're taking these out, more of a monthly chart play. We're taking puts 3 months out and see how these things play out. All right, guys, SPY's coming in 306 on the puts again. Man, look at that. Right back up, more selling coming in. What do I tell you guys? Every uptick's being met with more selling pressure, period. Yeah, so Perry, yeah, you could give that one a shot. I don't have a problem with it. If you want to buy puts, go a couple months out and let's see what that does. Let me know if you buy those. Send me off an email. Let me know if you do those. I want to see how these turn out. But remember, go a couple. Don't go crazy. And they're going to probably be a little more expensive because you go out a little bit further. If you do, probably go with maybe 140s. You could probably even go with 130s if you want, 135s, and see if those work out. And if not, just short it with shares. Leo, what's up, bud? How's it going? MDB. You guys in these MDB? Who is that? Amar. MDB. All right, let's take a look at that. Yeah, nothing real. I mean, it's coming in a little bit here. Looks like did it pop up the other day? Yeah, we've been looking at this one. Look at that. Came back. I'm trying to wait for a little higher prices on this one. I still like the monthly chart. Stress. I don't have a 20 MA on here, though. That's why it's kind of a newer issue. It's only been around, since last year. It's about a year. They're holding this thing up. But look, I mean, it went higher than this area. So we're doing the right thing. I would like to see 100 on this one. I don't know if it will ever get there. If you're long on this one, just tighten the stop. If you're trying to short it, it's not a bad area. You know, if we could come back up and retrace to the highs again, but you know, after this retrace here on the daily, I mean, it looks like it's trying to, because we got here consolidated, this bullish pattern broke down. We're holding this bottom trend line. You know, we looked at this one before. You know, we can even go like right there. So we're holding that bottom trend line. And I think this could have been the retrace right here to the next wave down. Hard to say. I didn't do anything with this one, so I just wanted to see if we could go a little bit higher. But last couple of days we popped, we came in, we popped right back up, got a little bit of a tail. You know, if you want to short this one, as long as it stays below the 93 area, great. If it gets back to the 93 area, you got to add more. So maybe do a half position, save a quarter for here, and then save for the $100 price. It's a $10, you know, it's $10. So you at least want to stop with that, you know, start with a half position. Because right now, if you did a 10% position, your stop out would be about $9. If you do a half position, you could go around $15. If it takes us to the double top 100, you still don't have to stop out and you got room to add more. That's how I would play this one. So if you want to short it here, great. If you want to see if you get a little bit higher prices, great. Knowing that if you take the half position, it goes to 100, you got to add more. If it continues rolling, you got to get the hell out. But still $100, I mean, that's a great area too, 101, 102. So you got to hold and really, it really has to talk to, you know, tell you, hey, you better get out because they're squeezing. Check on earnings on this one. I don't know when earnings is. It might have already have been, but that's one thing you got to look at as well. What's up, guys? ABBV. Nah, nothing really here. Let's see on the monthly. Yeah. For me, nothing to do for me. Just kind of bouncing around. It was a high flyer, though. Look at that. Stretch from the 20 every time. Look. And this one took, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months to really click down. I mean, it came down on this month here. You would have got paid. But, I mean, really took 8 months to hit this thing, and then it really fell apart. I'm surprised it didn't get to this area here. You're kind of in the middle of the range here. If you take the fib from here to here. So now you got like that 50% chance it could go up or down. So it's in a stronger position. You're above the 50 MA. Let's see where we're at on the weekly. Now, here we go. SPY's trying to catch a bid again. Options are trading at 267 where we sold earlier. The highs were 325, guys. Damn. We were coming in pretty good, but now we're getting a couple little tails here on these charts, so we're going to see. Nvidia's starting to catch a bid as well, so that's something to watch for. BA, they're trying. Did more news come out, guys? Watch for news. It had to have. Markets are starting to push higher. Something came out. It's like the you know, the boy crying wolf. But they're close to a deal. They are. Trump tweeted. Yeah, ABBV, nothing to hear. I mean, we're at the 50% retrace. We're still below the MA, still a little bit weak, and they tried pushing it, came right back down. That's telling me possible lower prices. You have good support at 77, 74. If you're trying to go long in this one, just tighten the stop. You got to get back above the 20 and the 50 before this thing starts rolling. But if it stays down in this range, starts chopping around still, you're still down. You're still kind of, you made the high, lower high, lower high, lower high. So it's starting to go in a downtrend now, and even kind of a channel. Let's make this a little bit wider. You're kind of in there, and then you're rubbing these bottoms here. If you want to look at it like that. So you're kind of coming in, and right now we went up, came right back in. It doesn't mean it can't come right back up. Markets are weak. It's going to go down. This is your next area, 75. So if you're long, just tighten the stop. For me, there's really nothing to do on this one. I mean, it came off of a high flyer. This is when we would have been trading this one. So that's why I tell you guys, look at the monthly charts. If there's some high flyers like this, let me know. We could look at them and see if we can get into these. That's another epic short at 120, 110, 120, 125. Add. Look at that. Boom. It took a look, it took a couple months, but man, it came right back in. So Let's see here. And look at Nvidia. No, I can't. Yeah, we had a great trade on that one today. Of course, I covered, took my money, but man. Nvidia though, guys, still just a turd, man. Not really doing much. You're still in a downtrend. You're still below the MAs. See how now it's the 20, 50, and the 200. When you're in uptrend, well, this thing it's not the best one to look at now. But when you're uptrend, you got the 200, the 50, and the 20. Now you're starting to go in a downtrend because you got the 20, the 50, and the 200. So not that it can't break this downtrend. It is Nvidia, the stock of the year, but it is holding 144.85. That was the big area. They came in, got everybody to chase. It never even went the gap window or gap fill. Went right up. Couldn't even hold this high pivot here and right back in, guys. Stock market is weak. Okay. Nvidia, there's really nothing to do other than iterate. I still think it's going to 117. And if this pattern plays out on the weekly and we keep chopping, guys, we will be going lower than that. I guarantee it. I would even say about 96 bucks. So, I want to go long on these stocks. It's just a matter of when. If we get a 20% correction on the SPY, guys, this will be down to 65 bucks. And then margin calls and everything else that's going to make this thing go lower. So just be really, really careful with any of these stocks, Apple, any of this stuff, Amazon, this. See, the allure of this one is this thing was at 280 at one point. It's got to go up. It's at 150. It's got to. No, it doesn't have to do shit, guys. You could say the other way. It's got to go to 80. There's no way coming off a high pivot consolidation. This thing's got to go to 80. But first big area is this one. If it cracks through that, then it's going to go a lot lower, guys. I'm even looking at 68.52 at this point. Let's look at the monthly. Let's see where the monthly time. Yeah, look at that. 111 right here. And then this is 38 bucks. Oh my God, if it went to 38. But right here, see the consolidation here at 100? That's big. And then 111. This is huge, guys. If it just goes right through this, we could be going to 57, maybe lower. Just to let you know. I mean, not that it's going to happen, but just have that on your radar. We will be long one day in these markets just when the time is right. And when they do, and this thing gets a massive bid, they're going to rip faces off with this market on the upside. Yeah, those freaking Facebook puts still at 27. Damn, that trade just sucks. I almost took the 147s yesterday, guys. We should have took this trade, and I'm going to show you why. Damn it. Oh, no, that was another trade. No, there was. Oh, here, this is, the daily. Damn, we should have. And it hit it perfectly, too, guys. When this thing was chugging along, it was a 750 retrace and the 50 moving average, and then that's when he got the pullback. These options when the price was at 147, these options were like $170 at 350 right now. That would have made up for this Facebook trade. They knew it. Look at that. They brought it right to that thing, and then we got the pullback. So maybe we get some bloodbath tomorrow. This thing comes in. We get these options up to, maybe 40 cents. But again, we took half off twice on the Facebooks. Made money. Even if this one goes down to 0, I'll still make a little bit of money on this. God, that still sucks, though. But you know what? You never know. We might get the flush out. Maybe we get the flush out towards the end of the day. We are in a confirming downtrend on the day. We are at the lows. Okay? So we can't, the volume's light. It's 50 million shares. If we had 150 million, if we retrace, I'd be buying more puts again. So nothing to do here, guys. Nothing to do here. Let's see here. Can you look at Nvidia? Yeah, no, don't worry about the uppercase. QTT looks like about to run. I don't know. Let's see. Is it going on news or something? I don't know. Maybe. If it does, though, it's got to go now. You're at gap fill right here at 511. If it doesn't keep going now, it's not going anywhere. It could if it's on news or something. Do you know if it's on news or something? I don't play these. I don't jump into these because we're starting to get. You got nice volume in here. Someone's coming in, but look at the 60 minutes. So it came right up. Filled the gap here, $5 even number. You got big resistance, and now it's kind of choking out. If they get more news, maybe. I mean, then you're looking at gap fill right here at $5.95, $6 with the 50 MA. So if you're not, if you're in it from $4 and you're at 5, start taking some off the table. If you start moving up, this is the next area, 568. Gap fill at say $6, and then this high little pivot right here at 624. So if it does make it there, you're going to run into more resistance. Let's take a retrace. Bottom to top. Yeah, 618. Yeah, 618 is right here, 667. And look at that. You're at this. You're trying to get above the 250 retrace as well. Markets are trying to catch another little bid, guys. So keep an eye on that. Options are trading off at 279 on the SPY. Now it's about 270, going a little bit lower. So. Oh, man. So let's see, 508. Yeah, next area would be about the $6 and then the 616 or so up in here. So not for me, these trades. If it's news or something, bud. O'Reilly short. Yeah, we already did O'Reilly. We already covered half on that one. We actually went in again on O'Reilly's. Let me see. Yeah, so we went in at 350.67. We covered half at 331. And now yesterday we went back in at 352. Yeah, if you want to short this one, short it. We already did it once, though, so we're totally in the driver's seat. We took almost $20 on the first half, and now we're up a little bit on the second time we added. So right now we got $20 to play with on this one. So, but yeah, I love that trend line there. I love the setup here. We're right into that. And then the monthly chart. Monthly chart, 266 is your price target. I mean, we'll be out. I mean, right, you'll have good support at 314 or so. If that cracks, and you're going to go down most likely to, the 300, 291 area. But right now, my price target's right around 266. So this thing's stretched. I mean, remember, it's a monthly chart play again. If you want to do options, go a couple months out. Look at this thing, though. It's been chopping around for 4 months up here, guys. So go at least 3 or 4 months out on this one. And it could still just chop around and kill you. Small positions. Unless you're doing shares, then you could do it, do a 5% position to start with. If it goes higher, just have some room to add more. All right, guys, SPY's coming in again. Jeez, they're yo-yoing this market. Woo! Oh, man, I just want, gosh, if you guys follow me, you know how it works for me. I'm trying to hold on to these puts just to get a bigger gain, and it's just like, man, if I sell them, should I just sell my puts for you guys in the SPY so this thing could just finally dump? And then you guys could get out at $5 and I could sit there and go, yeah, I took my profits at 3 and it went to 5. Kind of like Amazon yesterday. We bought at 10. I sold it like 14.50. I had a bigger position. So I was very happy with that trade. But then it goes to 25 or 27 or whatever it went to. And it's like, oh my God, if I would have held those, I would have made probably 40 grand. Something like that. Anyway, sorry for the uppercase. Yep, O'Reilly short. Yeah, if you want to short it, are you a member? I think you're a member, right? CCHEEHEN? Sheehan, maybe? I suck at names, guys. You know that. So, but yeah, if you, no problem with that one. I thought you were a member though. Yeah, we went short again yesterday. We took half off, shorted again. Your bomb auction just went very badly. Did it? Yeah, nothing's good, guys. Nothing has changed other than more BS news. And why do you think every day they're coming out with news? They got it. I'm telling you, they're bringing Buffett out, guys, soon. John, take a look at Avgo. And yeah, I was looking at Avgo yesterday after hours. Someone sent me an email on that one. It's not bad, guys. I mean, it's not a high flyer really, but it's retracing. I would like it a little higher. I mean, I see what you're looking at. We did fill the gap right here today, but we have another gap, and then we have double top. So, gosh, I mean, maybe. I love it, but see how we're breaking out of this pennant now? So it could go higher. I got to see more. If the markets dump, it will go lower. If the markets stay buoyant with the holiday session, this thing, it could go higher. So I love that it filled this big gap, but we have another one here, and we have double top. So it's a tough one for me, guys. If the monthly looked better, as a high flyer, I would say yes, but it already hit the 20 MA here. I mean, it's above it. It's still price target could be 187, but I can't do this one. I got to see at least up into here, 85. And even 300 I would like better. So watch for that on Avgo. Guys, the options are going off at 310 now. Almost up 100% on these if you would have entered these earlier today. So don't tell me you're not making money. And these puts came back too, and they gave you another chance, even a lower price to get an entry. So even at my 167, I think they went to like 140 today. Let's see. Actually, I'll tell you right now. Where'd they go today? If I can get these in here. Yeah, the low on the day was like 140. So when I posted it at 167, you guys could have easily got a better position than me. So don't be saying you're missing the trades. J&J, J&J. Yeah, that's a say. Yeah, there you go. We're up there. Monthly's just not stretched enough, guys. I love double top here, but this is a safety haven play. Every time the markets get crazy, people jump into this. So if we get some really good downside, this is how I'm going to play this one, guys. So if we get some massive downside and this thing starts really tanking the SPY and the Qs and everything else, okay, and we just get like 3-4 weeks of just murder, you know, into the new year. I don't know if we're going to get that, but just hypothetically, if we got that. This one will most likely keep moving up. I do like the topping tail on here. You could play it like this. If we get up above 150 and this thing keeps going, you got to get out. If you want to take this trade and hold on to it, that's fine, okay? It's a safety haven play. Kind of like Verizon, kind of like McDonald's. I just wish it was a little more stretched. It would help my decision a little bit better. But at 147.41 is not bad. The market's tank. All right, let's hold on. I'm just looking at a couple things here, guys. Hold on. Hold on. I'm just looking at a couple positions right now, guys. Gosh, you know, being by myself, I got so much crap going on. All right, hold on, one more. I'm just looking at some emails right now, guys. Guys, I get tons of emails. I got one guy's, you know, hey man, he didn't respond. Hey, what's going on? Hey, help me out with this trade. All right, dude, hold on. All right, okay, all right, hold on. All right, so yeah, it's not bad. I wish it would go up a little more, but this is what I'm saying. So markets are tanking. Well, we're catching a bid now. So markets are tanking. Everything's going down. These are usually going higher, okay? Kind of like today. We're not getting a huge pullback, but we're getting a decent pullback, all right? Well, look at all the indexes, guys. Look at the IWM, SPY, Qs, and the DIA. Buy program, guys. All the indexes going up. That is a overall buy program. Someone's coming in and pushing up the markets, maybe on news, maybe on something. I don't, you know, same crap. They did this 3 times today, straight up. Actually, 4 times. And it's almost you know, I'm almost thinking, you know, I'm trying to think like the Fed, you know. So when this thing's going lower, I think the small retail trader like you and, you know, like us, trying to go short these markets. They get enough shorts in here, they try to put a squeeze on. So then the squeeze comes, shorts start covering, markets go higher. Because when you cover a short, you're actually buying the stock back. Makes it pop higher. So then all of a sudden you get a manufacturer short squeeze because the computers are telling them, hey, we're at that range now where we can squeeze this thing. They come in, they try to squeeze. Well, we'll go over that in a minute. But whew, a lot going on today, guys. Lots going on. So looking at this one again. So when the markets are coming in, we want this one to go higher. And eventually, if the markets keep selling, this one's going to go click, click, and then start tanking. So you want this one to push higher when everyone's starting to panic, because people like in McDonald's and all those, they're trying to get into those. So like today, they're getting in this one. They're getting into McDonald's. They're probably buying in the Verizon. Verizon got downgraded too the other day, and people don't care. It's Verizon. They're just going to keep buying it. It's down a little bit today, but yeah, they're all going to come in. But like I was saying, you want, when the markets come in, you want these to go a little bit higher. And then as soon as they go higher, eventually the buyers stop and there's nobody doing anything. And that's when these things are going to turn and roll over. I like this one a little bit more. But if you want to take this one short, I have no problem. If it gets above that one, you know, even 155, 156, just make sure you have some left just in case it goes to maybe 160. which still, even if you take a 10% position on here, it's still about a $15 stop out. So 160 is not bad to add more. And then 165, a little bit higher, would be your stop out area if you took a 10% position. If you took 5, even better. That's what I would do right here. Take a 5% position of your total portfolio. If it goes to 160, 162, 63, you add more there. And then this will, then it's a little more high flying from the 20 MA, and then 133 would be your target. Play it like that. If that makes sense, Leo. Let's see. Broke low of the day. Yeah, look at, they're holding it, guys. SPY, they're in there. You still don't have real good volume. So they're able, if we had 150 million and this thing started breaking down, guys, they're not going to come in and do that. But look what they're doing. So it comes in, comes up, little buy program, tries to get it up, more selling pressure, little buy program, more selling pressure, little programs, more selling pressure. Now we're down, we're sideways, still can't get it. We get above the 20 and the 200, guys, then maybe higher price. They're trying right now. Someone's in here trying. Push, Uncle Jerome, push. Who's going to put their hard-earned money? JPM, Goldman Sachs, Citibank, any of these hedge funds? Who the hell would be up here propping this shit with their own money? The only one I could think of is, wow, the Federal Reserve and Uncle Jerome and the central bankers. Who else would prop this shit up? Seriously, at the end of the day, start putting their put their dollar bills in this market. Man. And who the hell else can move markets like this, like the dollar, like the oil? Yeah, where's oil today? Because OPEC, it's at $11. So they're just trying. All right, so let's see here. Hello, John. How you doing? Hey, I'm doing good. Amazon already paid for 2 years. Yeah, that was a killer trade yesterday. Broke low of the day. Yeah, 2 years. Believe me, I made good money on that. If I would have held it, holy crap, I would have probably made 50 grand yesterday on that trade. But hey, I made around 10, so I'm good with that. Hello, John. How you doing? I'm doing great today. If you become a member, would you recommend a stock to hold long term, like 5-10 years, or are you TA specific trading short? Yeah, no, just short term, man. I don't. You know what? We'll go long term, okay? And I wouldn't even do long. I'm not a long term trader, but I would go a little more longer of a trade if this thing came back and if the SPY came back into 200 or so. Then I'd probably buy it. And if the Fed came out and announced QE4, QE5, then yeah, then it's long term. Kind of like this rally, guys. This was a long term hold. As soon as Fed did QE1, that was it. We're going straight up. Now, if we come into maybe 233, I couldn't even do that. Long term 154, then I'd just buy and hold. Because if we come back down to double tops here, which I still think we can. Because this manufactured bullshit by the Fed is just more bullshit, guys. If we come back down here and kiss the 200 MA on the monthly, I'll go long term. Even in my IRA, my 401k, all that crap. But I can't do anything up here long term. Long term, you got a 10-year bull rally, maybe shorting long term. But yeah, that's a tough one. I can't recommend stocks for 10 years. I don't think anyone could. Right now, crypto, you gotta trade short term now. This is not a long term. Long term market was right here. Now it's a trader's market, in my opinion, at least. And I still think we're going to 134 when it's all said and done. We'll be right in this range, and we'll be watching. I mean, it's not gonna. I hope it doesn't go straight down, but I'd still like to get bounces and possibly catch some long trades too. We're getting another bid here, guys. So nothing really to do. If you're in these SPY puts, they're at 240 now. They're everyone's trying to buy these effing puts. So now they're going to squeeze it up your ass because that's what these guys do. Market makers, the computers. Hey, everyone's going short now. Freaking jam it to them. Because you know why, guys? Because that last flush, it was like, ooh, look at. So they're trying. See what they're trying to do now. They're trying to get it above the MAs right now on the 10-minute time frame. They're trying with everything they got because technically, if you get above that, you're okay because that tells people, we're about to run. But can you see? Can you look up, down, up, down, up, down, up? They're trying to get the buy program going, get these markets up. Maybe this time because we broke this low, still never filled the gap though. So we got 2 minutes left of this candle. Let's see if we close above it. That's an important close for technically. Okay. Next big area would be about 265.88 on the 60-minute time frame. Okay. That's where the 20 MA is. That will be their next target then. Oh, push. Hey, we're good again. Damn, should have pulled them off. 325 these went to. Being a pig again, you know what happens to pigs. We're going to get freaking slaughtered. Just like Facebook. Keep holding, dum-dum. That's what we do. See, we should have just caught him. See, I'm trying. See, guys, when you're trying to be greedy pig, this is what happens to you. Frick. What's up, Brian? How's it going, buddy? BKNG going to 20. Maybe. BKNG. KNG. Let's see. God, look at that pop. Unbelievable. No, but BKNG, I'll tell you right now, 1576, and then I wouldn't rule out $1,000. These markets crater. Look at this, though, guys. Up, down, up. If we go one more up move, we'll have a head and shoulder top here with a nice neckline, too. And if that plays out, you know, it still isn't even close to playing out or anything. But, you know, you got to look. It's like a chess game, guys. That brings us right down to about 1157. If this goes up one more time and comes right back in. Look at this. God, what a coincidence. All the indexes are moving higher all at one time. Wow. That must be magic. It really, really must be magic. Seriously, though, guys. It just must be a coincidence. It must be a couple guys like us in the room buying the indexes. Look at it. Look at the 10-minute Qs. What a joke. Look at the IWM. Hey, look at that. We're doing good now. Hurry up, guys. Chase it. Still got, yep. So they're closing it above it. Look at that, guys. Save the day. Can't have these markets go down yet. Any news out, guys? China trade news. Uncle Jerome not raising rates. What else? What else? Oh, maybe Buffett. Is Buffett out? Here, I got to put this on. Hold on. CNBC. I don't even have CNBC on today. Let's see. Any breaking news? Breaking news. New York AG sues Target, Walmart, La Rose Industries selling lead contaminated toys. All right, that's the breaking news. But again, SPY. They got it above that death. Remember the death cross. The 20s crossing the 200. What do we do? But instead, they jammed it up. You know, everyone's looking at that going, oh, my God, it's a death cross. So let's see. Let's see if, just like this, some computers are controlling this today. Right up, more selling. Right up, more selling. Right up, more selling. They did close it above this high right here, though. So that's a little more bullish, and they got it above. If we come right back down now, guys, we will be testing new lows. Okay, so watch out for that. Let's see here. Blast me. I have the bookie. Don't look like booking just off the name. Haha. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. I know, bud. Yeah, you don't know, though. I mean, honestly, you never know. Not 20, but NEE, high flyer, still going up on the monthly. All right, let's look. Ah, look at that shake and bake bullshit. Gosh darn it. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. Just grinding away. It's not, God, a little bit more, though. I'm going to say 200 on this one. We start getting 190, then we'll look. It's not stretched too much. I mean, it's getting there. I want to see one more good push. Check on earnings on this one. Let's see what earnings are. I got in and out. Thanks. Yes. Okay, you are. Yeah, you remember. Yeah, so you should have seen that one. Shaheen. On O'Reilly. I added yesterday, so I'm not sure if you caught that one or not. Yeah, we added more. We covered half, and yeah, but it is a good short. If you want to short that, I have no problem with it. You know, thanks. Yep, SPY put sold. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you know, I've been kicking ass, guys. That's why I'm just holding like Facebook. I should have just dumped that one. That was more of an intraday, just get in, get out. You know, it's every time I take these bigger positions, guys. And it just like Nvidia today, it was like, give me my $700, $800, and get me the hell out. You know, even 5 I'm looking at on that trade. You go 1,000 shares, you get a 50 cents pullback, boom, out. Thank you very much. You know, You just can't mess around with that. You know, you take a $500 or a 500 share position, you can handle it a little bit better. That's why I didn't do puts on Nvidia today, because it was just one of those where if they start squeezing them, it's going to be done. Where if I take 1,000 shares and it goes against me $1, it's only a grand loss. It's like, all right, I gave it a shot, no big deal. So I went and pulled back. I was like, right out of the gate today, boom, make some steak dinner money, and then we're done. You know, move on to the next one. Don't even mess around. All right, let's see here. Every time I think about Buffett, I now have the visual that I can't get rid of with the old wrinkled body making sweet, sweet love to Becky. Oh, my gosh, yeah. Come here, Becky. Sit on Grandpa Buffett's lap. It's like Steve Leisman when Uncle Benny was the chairman. The first question would always come to Uncle Benny or Steve Leisman. He'd get his lipstick on, ready to go. Uncle Benny, me first, you know. All right, Steve Leisman from CNBC. Well, you know, what do you think about the housing? And everyone thinks it's going lower, and you're the only one that seems to think that, you know, marking has stabilized and nothing's happening. And then he's, you know, Uncle Benny, Mark, I'm going to tell you guys one more time. Mark, the housing market's fine. It's not going lower. Go back in YouTube, punch up Uncle Benny Bernanke, and watch his videos when he's telling everybody everything's fine. And then 6 months to a year later, we had a major crash. What do you think? What do you think they're going to do at the end of the day? The Fed's going to come out and say, holy shit, we effed up. Everybody get the hell out of the markets. We raised the rates too fast. We don't know what to do. We put $7 trillion into the markets, and now we're trying to unwind this thing $1 a day. It's going to take us 42 trillion years to unwind this, but hey, we'll get there. Don't worry, we got this. You know, I mean, they can't just. And then Trump, before he was president, the largest bubble in the history of the world. Now it's the greatest stock market ever. You know, he's right in there too with all the other talking heads. Now it's fine because he's in control. No, because eventually it's going to be out of control. And then no one's going to be able to do shit, because this is the biggest experiment in the history of the world with the money printing around the world, guys. They're propping this shit up like a huge flipping turd. And when time's up and Wall Street says enough's enough, because Wall Street will make these little babies on our leaders, make these babies think twice, because if they start tanking this, they're going to make them make the hard decisions at this point. Now they're holding it, make it like, hey, make these decisions, Donald Trump. Make these decisions, May. Make these decisions, Draghi. And you know Draghi, too? He used to work for Goldman Sachs as well. All these guys, if you do the research, they all worked for these big firms at one point. Do you think they're looking out for their best interests? You bet their damn ass. Your damn ass they are. And the other thing too, smart money's distributing in these highs, guys. Every time they push it up, the selling pressure comes in for more distribution, for more money going, I'm getting out of these markets. I'll tell you once again, if you have 50 million shares of the spider, do you think you're selling them here? But at this one here, guys, NEE, let this one go up a little higher if we can. Again, if you want to try this one, take smaller positions. If you're doing $10,000 worth of positions, go 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. Save some for 200, 205, because it could get to 200, because that's a big round number, guys. It could still go there. It's not fully stretched. I'd like to see it a little bit more, but it could definitely pull back here. But again, with the SPY and everything, let's go back. You have 10, 15, 20 million shares of the SPY. Do you want to sell them down here? No. You want to stop you want it light volume, floats back up. They're going to dump it again. Just like back here too, guys. Just like here, going up, and going up. And then finally, someone put the pedal to the metal and got this thing going. And that was the Federal Reserve again, guys. The Fed backstop, as long as we held this area at 182.50, going straight up. And that's exactly what it did. Now we're kind of coming in, you know, up and down, up and down. So every bounce up, I mean, if you had 50 million shares of the SPY, you're selling them at 260, or you're going to sell them at 280. So every time it goes up $10, you're dumping more. You're like, I'm getting out of this thing. Next thing you know, we're coming down to some good areas, and we'll be buying. We'll be going long once again. Something like that, guys. Was that pretty good bullshit for you guys? No, but yeah, that's what they're doing, guys. It's distribution at its finest right now. Every time we get a push up, they come right back in. All right, guys, let's go to the 10-minute. We're talking about this. As long as they get above here and close, I want to see some follow through. We're not getting it. If this thing comes right back in, guys, we're going to make new lows of the day. If it holds the 20 and the 200 MA, that's great. We still have a couple minutes left on this 10-minute candle. All right, I wonder why your 200 SMA looks different than mine on the 10-minute. Do you have a simple moving average, Brian? I'm in the simple moving averages. The 200 is the red one. The yellow one is the 20, and then this one is the 50, the orange one. Tesla back to 375. Yeah, if you want to short it, man. Again, we're in the driver's seat on that one. We already pulled off 3 shorts on that one, and we added back in again. So now we're completely in the driver's seat on that one. I'm still in the green on the trade. Let it go up higher. I'll add more. This is one that goes up 100, moves down 100. So I'm just waiting for that next move down. I'm not going to wait for the 100. If we get another $20 pullback, I'll pull half off again on that trade. We'll just keep rinsing and repeating that one over and over and over until we get out. Kind of like Goose, kind of like Twilio. That one went up in our face again. It's pulling back. Is it pulling back today? Let's see. Yeah, we added more at Twilio. I missed the $100 number. I was so pissed. It's at 95.60s too. It was lower on the day, but we'll see. Yeah, you're exactly right. The gold standard. Yeah, let's just take that away. You know, like everything, guys, like inflation, like anything. They take out all the major things in inflation, like gas and this and that. I don't even know what they take out. And they're like, oh, no, inflation's holding well. Everything's looking great. It's like, huh? You have everything. You have one thing in the equation now, which I don't even know what it is. But, you know, we are completely in fantasy land at this point, guys. So just be careful. If you're in any long positions, just be careful. All right, guys. So we're coming back. But, well, what did this do, guys? All right, let me explain this to you. Okay. So everyone's going short, low of the day. You know, we're waiting for gap fill and stuff to see if this thing hits gap fill. So, you know, everybody who bought here, you know, because buy the dips working really well lately. They're all buying here. They're bleeding. So then they sell the long and they go short here because they're like, their heart's ticking faster because, oh, my gosh, this thing's dumping out. It's like, holy crap, here we go at the low. So your heart starts, you know, thumping. You're in way too big of a position because you bought up here with everything you got because, you know, this is the day we're going up. China trade deals closed, blah, blah, blah. So they're shaking your head up and down. They bring it to the lows. They dump it here, not once, not twice, 3 times. 3 times. Your palms are sweating. You're starting to stress out. You're in 1,000 shares, all in with margin. And then that's when you dump it and you're just like, holy shit, I'm going short. This market's dumping out. So you go short here. Then they start squeezing your head off the other way. It gets above this area and you're like, oh my gosh. But now you're in a huge position going up, going, oh my, or short down here because you went long here. You're shorting down here. This was me too, guys, years ago. Now you're trying to short here because you know for sure this thing's falling apart, but you don't realize gap fill and this good supports down there. So now they squeeze it higher. Everybody who went long here is trying to short it here because, oh my gosh, it's going down. And I'm sure on CNBC they're talking, oh my God, markets are at the lows. We are still in a confirming downtrend though, guys, just to let you know. So we get the pop up, the guy who shorts here, who went long here, now he's chasing it long here. They pull it back one more time, and now it's like, oh my God, oh my, now you're sweating it out. Now you're down. You know, if you shorted 1,000 shares at 67, it goes to 65. He's lost $2,000. Now you're trying to, you know, you chase it up here, then it goes back. It's no fun, guys. That's why I tell you guys, don't get too cute in these markets right now. You know, if you hit them, you look like a champ. But if you don't hit them, you're going to look like a chump. So, yeah, these are tough trades here, guys. You know, right now we're still, our options are at 237 right now, so they're still doing okay. Remember though, tell you, we go up here, we come right back in. Here we go. If we crack these lows this time, we are going to dump. I mean, we still have good support. I shouldn't say that. But now though, I don't like this area at all. See, and there's different ways to trade here, guys. I know it's good support. We could still bounce here. You have the even number, gap fill, the 750. It's probably grandma yelling. Oh, it's probably my mother. Hold on. Yeah, Schmitty, you know. Oh, no. Oh no. Oh no, guys. They got their I don't even know what scam this is. Maybe we'll call it live and see what happens. They got a thing on my social security number. They're gonna come after me and throw me in jail. Please call this hotline and we could straighten everything out. So when you call the hotline, you'll give them your social security number. All right. So, anyways, would be the greatest day ever. Laugh out loud. If they flush it, yeah, we'll see. Again, we still have 6 minutes to this candle, so there's still. If we do close below this though, or even below this low right here, so if we reverse it completely and close down here on this 10-minute candle, I think lower prices are coming. Still, the buy. If we were at 150 million, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'd be adding more right now. Nah, actually, well, maybe. But let's see what happens, guys. Still light volume. Still never know. 618 retrace, though, from this high to this low. All right. Look at this, though, guys. What did I tell you? So just remember that little story. Everybody went long here. They sold down here. They took it short here. Computers know it. Squeeze their asses up. Now they sell the short. They chase it long. Now it's dumping in their face again. This is just shake and bake. One of the guys who taught me how to trade, he was a market maker. This is what he used to do. Take everybody's money all day long, especially on light volume. Light volume markets, they can move it a little bit more. But in certain stocks, they'll just shake you up and down all day long and take all your money. And your typical trader's going all in every time. Not us, guys. I will teach you. I will drill it into your head every damn day with position size, strict money management until you guys get it. When you guys hop into a trade, the first thing you're going to think about is me. Ah, shit, would Bookie do this? No. All right, let me go a little smaller. So, of course, it feels good when you go all in and get that big trade, but it feels really bad when you go all in and get your ass kicked. So, I hit it and quit it. Yeah, damn right. Flush those bloated picks. Flush them today. Catch them off guard. Would be the greatest day ever. Yeah, screw with them on the phone. Should I do it? No, I'm not going to do it. They'll be like, oh yeah, I might call them later. I tried one guy. I actually had one guy on for about a half hour. The guys that were telling you, you have to go to Target to buy. Hold on here. Jim Chanos reveals bets against Las Vegas Sands Wynn Resorts amid U.S. trade war. So they're betting against the casinos, it looks like. But yeah, I was on the phone with this guy for like a half hour, and he's like, you got to go to Target. I'm like, I'm at Target. He's like, you got to buy gift cards, and then you give us the gift card number. So I was telling him, all right, I got the cards, and he's like, all right, well, give me the numbers. I said, what numbers? You said to go buy gift cards. I got gift cards for my for Christmas. And he's like, no, I don't want gift cards for Christmas. Gift cards to buy stuff. And I was like, gift cards? Oh, gift cards. I was like, all right, hold on. Let me go get the gift cards. And I come back. I'm like, all right, I got the gift cards. He's like, all right, well, read the numbers. I said, the numbers where? He's like, on the card. All right, I got the birthday card. He's like, no, the gift cards. I was like, you moron. This is the last guy you're scamming. I kept you on here for 40 minutes. You POS, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, yeah, exactly. I just waste their time. You got it. Now I was like, that's 45 minutes. You couldn't waste some old granny's money, you bitch, you crotch. SPY will expire and strike. Are you in? I'm in the December 14s. 267s. We already covered half, went in, covered half, went in, covered half, went in, covered half. So we're completely Genova in the driver's seat. So we will be out of these today or tomorrow. I'm out of half again. I'm in a smaller position now, so I'm willing to hold. Even if these go to zero, I still make money on these. But like I said, here we go, guys. We have 2.5 minutes to this candle. So let's see if we close below this. If we reverse this green candle completely, it's still a bet of going up and down, guys. Still could do anything. Let's see if this comes in. Guys, I'll be back in a sec. I think someone's at my door. Hold on. guys. Sorry about that. It was the mailman. All right, so, all right, these things are at 280, 280 trading now. So if you're in these things still, check it out. Haha, yes, I love it. That was, oh, it was so funny. And he was just getting pissed. And I was just like, listen here, jackass. It's like the Jerky Boys. Listen here, Jerky. So, let's see here. Time of day, got all day to mess with them. Yeah, trading full time. I got no printing going on. It's just like, all right, let's see what these guys have to say. You know? Oh yeah, but I had one on tape, and then I videotaped one. It was funny, but you know what? It's just like, man, you guys, if you guys are willing to make calls and do all this hustling and try to screw people, man, go get a job. You're probably a good hustler. Go do sales. All right, guys, we got a minute left to this candle. Let's see if we close below this. This is an inside bar, bullish pattern here, though, but from the retrace coming right back in, that's not good. And this is all intraday stuff, guys. Say it works for the bigger time frames too, you know, going up. But look what happened, guys. 60-minute time frame. What did we talk about earlier? 20 MA. On the 60-minute, what did we kiss when we went up? Boom, more resistance. Then you have the 5-0 retrace as well. So let's see. We got 15 seconds left of this candle, guys. Ooh, look at this. Here's the level right here. 264.77. That's what it's got. They're trying. Look at this. Oh, they're gonna have to push this thing up. Ah, look at that, little bitches. So that's it. They close it above here. As long as we stay above this, you know, above this low, the low of the candle is 264.77. As long as it holds that low, it should be all right. But look at that, right above, right to the 20 M8, kissed it, and right back in. Gosh, look at that selling pressure, guys. Look at this same pattern all day. And then look what happened, though. So it went up, led to lower prices. Went up, led to lower prices. Went up, led to lower prices. Does it do it again? Oh, man. We're still in a confirming downtrend as well. All right. If you want to make a donation to StockBookie.com, I'll send you a link. Donate all the money you can. I have 3 kids and a wife, so I need all the money I can. I used to have dogs, but they passed away a little while ago. So, all right, check out FedEx. Yes, FedEx getting slapped. Ooh, look at that, though. We're in some good area on FedEx. The problem with FedEx, though, guys, I love this. Hee-haw. Yeah, Robert, Donkey Boy was telling everybody this was going higher. I know you're in here, Donkey Boy. Maybe you'll learn something today. All right, so let's go to the bigger time frame. This thing's just getting murdered. Yeah, look at that right there. There's your area. Not a bad area here, guys. All right, let's go into let's try the retrace now. Bigger time frame. A little lower. One set. I after that big beat down, I think we're going lower. I'd even say 150. Let's look at the weekly. 200 MA. Oh my God, I even went by that. Yeah, look at that. Great area right here, guys. Still have some gaps to fill. There's just too much news with Amazon getting their trucks and everything. So I'm not touching this. You got weekly chart, red bars like this. And look, same thing, guys. Look at this. Down, retrace, down, short-term retrace, and dump. Somebody knew what was going on with this one and what they were saying to Amazon. And I got a buddy in Cali, too, that these warehouses out in Cali that he owns or has something to do with it. They're filling them up with Amazon delivery trucks, guys. So I wish I would have known this a little bit more. I wish I would have known when FedEx was at the highs, and that's why this thing's coming crashing down. So right now, I would stay away from the FedExes, the UPSs, all that jazz. These aren't, these are just in trouble. Monthly, I mean, they will bounce at one point, but I'm waiting. I like this pivot around 145. This is a great pivot, though, right here. If this does not hold this area, this starts dropping. If you're trying to go long in this one, just tighten everything up because you're going to have a nasty-ass ride. All right, especially if the markets start dumping too. So the SPY's holding that area, guys, with everything it's got. Still has light volume on the day. We still have a confirming downtrend, so we could still go lower. But you see what's going on here. It could totally computer driven right now. ER next week for FedEx. Really? All right. If it pops, then we'll short it then. All right. So keep me posted on that one, guys. Anybody who's a member, just keep me posted. That thing pops on earnings, we will be shorting that one. Win. Nah, nothing on Win. Is it dropping some more? Yeah. Great area was right here. We actually picked this one off on a day trade. We got a couple bucks, and then it went up 20. God, I'll never forget that one again. You know, again, guys, story of our lives. Yeah, we picked this one almost off at the bottom. We took $2 or $3 on it, then it kind of chopped around, and then never looked back. It was like, damn. Actually, I think it only took a day right here. We were in this thing right here at like 90, 94. So I don't even know what the exact price was. Or no, maybe it was right here. And then it kind of went up, and it was like, all right, you know what, I'm done. And then look at that. Look at that move, guys. Went to 114. Damn. Oh, man. All right, SPY's coming in again a little bit more. We got to get past that that big green candle. All right, here we go. Here we go. Get Buffett on the phone. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Right? Oh, my gosh. If we flush out, I think we might sell off tomorrow maybe. But Win, nothing to do for me. I see what you're looking at. Beat down name. It went to 200, came back to 100, even number. Tried to go up, though. Look what happened. 50% or 50 MA. Let's go to the weekly, a smaller time frame. Right into this big area here, but now it's down sideways. This one's going lower, guys. This is one I got stuck in. They were just railing me. My average price ended up being about 145. I was like, oh, Jesus. And then I added more right in here. Got my average price. I actually know it was like 127. I added more here, got it up to like 145, 146, and then held on for dear life. And it came in though. I actually got paid on this one. It took a while. This is one I married. So this is one of my longer term trades. I got hammered, came right back in. We actually made on it. But you know, this was just bullshit. I mean, it came off of a good base. I don't even know why it popped up. They got everybody up there, man, on Win. Everybody sucked face. But, yeah, we added here at the 200 right when it retraced back to the highs, and then we added more. I was like, you know what? F this thing. I'm putting more in here. Then going from there. All right, hold on, guys. Let's see if there's another one. Hello? Oh, we're having fun. Hey, Schmitty, it's my mom. I'm in a live session. I'll call you back. All right, bye. My mother, guys, are we having fun? She knows. She knows what's up. Amazon just displaced the UPS a bit. Not a huge deal for UPS or FedEx. Way overdone. I think consumers are going to crush this Xmas too. Yeah, you know what, Todd? Possibly. I'm just telling you what I've heard from my buddy. But it's interesting what's going on. If like I said, if FedEx bounces up, I'll be shorting that one. You know, that's how I'm going to play that. But you can see the downtrend it is. I mean, it's just getting its ass kicked. Downtrend, every time it retraces, shorter term retrace. And then you get this short term, and then they dump it. So the put options are at 285 right now, guys. So if you're in those puts, you know, just protect them. If you got out of them at 320 or so, even better. Gosh, I'm waiting for that one flush. I might get flushed on, so who knows? Fun time. Yeah, you guys know Brian, he's been with me a while. we were at the fun with the uncle. Was it with Uncle Benny or was it Grandma Yella? I think it was with Grandma when I was starting to do live sessions years ago. All right, guys, here we go. SPY's dumping. Not yet, though. What did I tell you, guys? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at that. Fake ass retrace, get everybody long. Now they're dumping it right back to the lows. Unbelievable. All right, guys, this is a good area for a bounce, but I am not taking it. When you get a short-term retrace in this, and look what's going on. Up, 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 up. More selling. This is, oh, man, if we go down, get ready with these puts, guys. 315 right now they're trading at. 319. Here we go. Granny yelling, baby. Chance reveals his short win. Oh, gosh, yeah. All right, come on. 317 they're clicking off at. See if we could get this. They're going to protect this. But when you come up and come back in, guys, never good. Oh, this is an important level, apparently. Gosh. Oh, my gosh, don't tell me. Because now, all right, let me explain. So the guy who went long here, sold it, went short here. He chased it here. Now he's going short again. So that's why you can't get too cute in these markets. No, I mean, you can just go smaller positions, but man, streaming from your shop. Oh yeah, that was years ago. Yeah, I'm not in my shop anymore. I'm actually leasing it. I'm in a prime spot in downtown Phoenix, and I'm getting paid on that building every month now. Yeah, baby, getting paid on another side not side job or whatever. No, I bought the building cash years ago, and now I'm getting paid on that SOB. It's great, guys. Just another. I like to get multiple cash flows going in. I got 3 kids and a wife. My wife works. She's a physician's assistant, so she makes really good money as well. But she works as I don't have the benefits, so we get really good benefits from her job. So as much as she wants to stay home, I don't know if I can handle her at home. She'd be like, "Hey, what are you doing? Are you in a live stream? Well, we got laundry to do." Stuff like that, guys. I love my wife and my family to death, but it's like, go to work, let daddy do his thing here. Like yesterday, the last 2 days, my kid was here. It was just tough. I had some stuff going on too as well, so I had to run around a little bit, take her to the doctor and stuff. But other than that, that's pretty much it. All right, guys, we're testing these lows again, so let's see what happens. Let's keep an eye on these trades. I'm bullshitting with you guys. I'm not really paying attention. Anything else coming in, guys? Till rate $11. Shit, Ooh, look at Tesla, guys, coming in. Hopefully, you guys took that short. TTD coming in. Where's Workday still trying? That thing just won't come back. All right, guys, we're testing the lows. Looks like we might be cracking them. Looking at that Adobe and Costco tonight, maybe. If we kill it on these puts, then I might take a couple spec plays on those. How about that? We get out of these puts, or I'm still in them. AutoZone finally coming in. Autodesk coming in. Where's Etsy? We just put the Etsy trade on yesterday. Oh, there we go. Going down a little bit more. What else here? GWW, GS. Gosh, we still haven't filled the damn gap. Look at this crap. All these guys are. See what? Oh, man, that's another thing too, guys. All right, you got gap fill. A lot of people are waiting for that, and when you're missing it, people start to chase it then, because they're looking to go long. So now they're instead of waiting for the gap fill to go long on these candles here, they just start chasing it. So then oh my God, I'm missing it. And they chase it up here, and look at that, they slap it right back. But it's the same shit. It's all computer right now. Every time it moves up, they're selling into the move. And it's just slowly just grinding lower. Gosh, look at this crap. Damn it. So these things were going out. 327 is the high on these now. Man, am I being a stupid pig. Trader Fantasy and the BDSM trading. Cuck life. Yeah, right, exactly. I was getting nasty with yelling. Yeah, right. I'm not even going to put that on there, Finra. All right, so let's see if we hold this. Look at that, though. Great reversal, guys. That's how we play these intraday. I mean, yeah, it looks like I know what I'm doing. Look at that. It pops up. Let's see if we follow through. If it doesn't, it's going to come right back down. And, wow, it actually did. But, that's 11 years of trading technically, guys, and trying to read these patterns. And you saw on CNBC yesterday, the talking heads on Fast Money. Yeah, they're selling into every pop. I've been telling you guys for weeks, every move up on the SPY, we're going to buy more puts. And that's what we've been doing. And yesterday, they finally came in. Yeah, wow, every rally's met with more selling. Well, no shit, Sherlock. We've been doing it for weeks now. So, Apple bleeding, Facebook coming in, Tesla coming in. They're all coming in. Amazon's going down. Jeez, Amazon. Just think these guys trying to buy calls in Amazon. We were in and out of Amazon. There's still, donkeys out there holding their positions. Two positions in Amazon now, massively losing. And they're still, we're still fine. Options are at 1 cent. They should come back. We just need a big rally on Amazon. Apple bleeding, Trader Fantasy on the BDSM trading, cuck life. Yep. Follow getting nasty. Yeah, right. All right, guys, but look at the Qs, though. This is the one thing. Look at the Qs. Still holding that 200 MA. Still gap fill right here. Okay, let's look at the retrace here. They're still trying. So we still have some support on the overall indexes, guys. 618 here too as well. The DIA is a little bit weak, but then the IWM guys, that's the one I'm following, as well as the IYT. Look at this, we're testing lows again. Man, should have bought some puts in this one. Here's your low right here. Look at that, same thing with this retrace. I'm watching this too. Look, this one couldn't even get back above the 20, then right back down. So still in a confirming downtrend, guys, still. So that we could still dump out. So if you're still in these puts with me, rock and roll, baby. Yeah, yeah, Robert. You went to the dark side for a little while. I should have sent you more messages to say stay away from that guy. Yeah, I'm in another Amazon trade. Just keep holding. We're gonna add more and more and more. And I'm not gonna tell you to keep them small. Just keep going. Oh my gosh, dude, just bleeding right now. They're hammering that guy too on Twitter. Since you're usually pretty bearish, would you short the pop on the inevitable massive VIX? Nah, I don't mess with those. Those are brutal. When you're on the wrong side of those things, I mean, you just get your ass handed to you. Nah, I stay away from those vehicles. Those are skewed bullshit vehicles. The VIX isn't bad, but like the VXX, the UVXY, nah, I don't do anything. But I'm bearish, man. I showed you guys this before. How can you? I'm going to go to the S. I got to keep an eye on these markets, but how can you be bullish on a move like this, guys? I just can't. Here's your moves. .com smash, housing crash. I can't be bullish up here. I just can't be. I mean, yeah, we might grind up higher, maybe. But man, unless there's great support in here, every bounce is met with more selling right now. That's talking to us right now, guys. That's more every time it moves up, people are distributing into the move up every time. Even today, you can see it on the 10-minute chart. And these are bullshit small moves. Look, right, we get the push up, more selling, push up, more selling, push up, more selling, push up, more selling. And basically they're just taking everyone's money. So everyone's chasing, they're squashing them. Chase it, squash, chase, squash, chase, squash. Now we're still down, we're still sideways. And even on the 60-minute chart, we got right into the 50 MA. This is where we added more. And then boom, right back down. Man, what a great trade, though. TVX going green? Really? Yeah, the VXX is going green, too. Wow, look at that. We're going to see. They're trying to hold. Apparently 264.40 right in this area is a pretty big area here, guys. I mean, we're going to now. Excuse me. Now we're going to see if this thing's just going to chop. And let's see if it sets up for the bearish pattern for the last day, dump off. I mean, they can still pop this thing. You can see the pops that they're trying to do. Because you got to think now, everyone who bought here, now they're trying to go short again. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Now watch, I wouldn't doubt we pop, and maybe we just go short term into this area. Kind of like here, they popped it, dropped it, popped it, try to get it above, it came in, but now this time maybe they keep the trend going where we, get underneath these high pivots now. Still not out of the wood, guys. Keep an eye on Apple. Keep an eye on Amazon, the Googles, the BAs. If those start coming in, the Nvidias, the Tesla, look at Tesla right back down. And look at that thing just won't come in. Gosh. I mean, every time it gives me $10, 15, I'm out. I'm done. And I'll just keep taking that 15, 15, 15, 10, 10, 10. I'll keep doing it for another 50 times. I don't care. You're holding the puts till tomorrow. I'm not. I'm told, David, I'm totally killing it on those. If they pop the 4, I'll probably take some more off, and I'll just keep maybe 5 contracts into tomorrow. I still have a decent sized position. I'll probably cut most of it off and just keep a little tiny bit just in case. I don't know what your threshold is, but if you took these trades earlier at 167 or even they went to 141, so you could have got in at 150. Right now, you're up 100% on this trade. For me, I'm up 100% as well because I've rinsed and repeat 10 times on this trade. But, I just want one of those. Every time I dump these things, I'm totally in the driver's seat. If this thing goes to zero, I'll still make money. But, a couple times I sold these things at 3 and they went to 10, and it's just like, ugh. So that's why I'm trying just to, if I sell another position, I'm going to hold a couple of them just to go into tomorrow. But again, we'll see, though. We'll see how this market reacts towards the end. I might just say, you know what, I'm done. Get out of them. Let's get into a Costco and into an Adobe position. Try to play a spec play on those. And honestly, though, those are 50-50 shots. If we take those spec plays, yeah, it is the name of the game. You got it. I just want to lessen my risk. So if these go up tomorrow, then so be it. I'll have, five contracts or a couple contracts. We'll see if I sell half of this one, and then go from there. Know your risk, know your limit. Yeah, I mean, here we go again, guys. They didn't even fill the damn gap. That's how much bullshit this is. Because you know how many people are probably sitting on the level 2 right now waiting for this thing. And of course, I am not going long at gap fill anymore, guys. Because if we start chopping around down here, it's going to lead to lower prices. I still think we're going lower. And here's the error. I think we could do 260, 248 today. But just seeing what they're doing here, I mean, we could push straight back up. And each time they're doing this, they're trying to see, okay, can we get the short squeeze going? Maybe they get it this time because, man, this was pretty vicious. Boom, 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 right 30 minutes straight to the lows. This gets everybody short again. So, they're all right. Can we squeeze? Can we squeeze? Can the computer squeeze again? This is all computer driven right now, guys, and market makers too. All right, here we go. Time to squeeze. Unbelievable. All right, options are at 290 now. So, but again, it's a short-term retrace and a dump. We're starting to get to the point where it's like it's starting to be stupid, these little bounces. Confirming downtrend still intact. So let's see what happens. Guys, if you're new to the room, punch up a symbol. Let's see if we can take a look at it. And right now we're in some SPY puts. Not doing too much with anything else right now. We're just kind of looking at some trades, looking at some different setups, trying to find some high flyers. If you're new to the room, look at monthly charts and try to find ones that just keep going up and up and up and up. If you find those, punch them up. Let's take a look at them, see if we can put some new shorts out there. Right now, we're mostly going short in these markets. I don't go long at the top of the markets. There will be a time if the SPY hits certain levels, we'll probably take some call positions, maybe a couple short-term trades in and out, do that, and then we'll take it from there. But right now, I'm not doing any long-term longs because right now I think these markets are making the tops, guys. I mean, look at this action, guys. This is the SPY down here, the daily. Look at that. Boom, boom. Boom. And then yesterday, fast money guys. Well, it looks like every time we go up, it comes back down. Well, no shit. It's been doing it for weeks, guys. Months. Added puts, added puts, added puts. This one got us, though. I was so pissed on this. We still got out of these with some dignity. If we didn't have that one up day, guys, these things would have murdered it. We would have made at least 300-400% on these. But they gave us the one jackass move on news. I was so pissed that day, and we should have added. Well, we added 7 or 8 shorts on this one. Most of them were out already, and if not, we're half out. So we got some good positions on there, but damn, freaking puts would have really killed it on those. Any thoughts on MU? Yeah, wait for about $36. I think it is. No, or $28. That's the level. I still think we're going to $28, maybe lower, 26, 26.75 in here. Just wait. This is bearish here. We're at the low end of the range. 20 MAs curling in the price. Unless the markets get a massive bid and we go up on the SPY for the next couple of weeks, this one's going to continue lower. Just looking at the charts. I mean, you're still in this wedge. If it cracks this 34 area, you got to look out. Look out below, man. That's just brutal. You know how many people are stuck? They got them here, they sold here, they chased it there. This is me, guys. This was me years ago. That's how. I mean, this is what you do. They chase it. Oh my God, I'm missing MU, and they don't realize it's double top, and then it hits double top, and then it was lights out. Now the guy who bought here, sold there, bought here. He's just bleeding right now, and if this thing starts to go lower, he's going to dump. And then he's going to dump right into probably, right into $30 or massive support. And then it's going to go up again. He'll chase it again. That's just how it does. Yeah, people did get murdered. We were shorting this one twice. We shorted here and we shorted here. We didn't take it all the way down. We got our profit and said, thank you. But that's what we do here, guys. And again, when everyone's going short, going, oh my God, I'm done, we'll be going long. That's how it works. Been there before, guys. Everyone's short. I'm short in the markets, and I'm like, I'm going long, and everyone's like, you're an idiot. I'm like, all right, we'll see. And then they're chasing it again. Facebook is killing me. One position till tomorrow, the other till Friday. Down 90% and 50% struggling with tanking profits and holding to losing positions. The Facebook, is that the one position we took the other day? Because if you took that one, we sold half of that one twice. That one went to 345, and then you should, for me, and I was telling everyone, cut it. I'm holding this one. I think it could go down. Gosh, what was the other one? The other till next Friday, down 90% and 50%. So you're in another Facebook one. Are you in the put position? Other till next Friday. So 50% on the one. I still think Facebook could come in. But, yeah, the one tomorrow for Facebook, like I said, I pulled off half of those positions twice. So it's not that big of a deal for me. I knew what my risk was. I kept those positions small. And, it's so be it. I still wish I would have sold it the day of we took that trade. It was up almost 70%. We should have just got the hell out of them and called it the day. I know I am limited only to 3 intraday trades per week. Damn. Otherwise, my account, yeah, darn it. Yeah, the one for tomorrow, unless we flush tomorrow, gosh, that's a tough one. The one for next week, I'm okay with that one. Because Facebook, let's look at Facebook. Yeah, but MU, nothing to do here. Let's see what happens in the next couple of weeks with that one. We did hit the 50 MA on this one yesterday, so it could be a good pullback on this one. We need the markets just to tank. And that will make those Facebook come alive. But if Facebook starts coming in, you're going to have support around the 140 to 138 area, 139 area. So watch out for that. But right now we're into great resistance here. I wish we would have went up a little bit more to fill this gap, but we didn't. But just hold those tight. Let's see what we get tomorrow. See if we get more downside tomorrow. Close my Facebook puts end of day. Hold on here at .WC. Where do you think we could bounce? So I can't get in and out as you can. Yeah, I get that, bud. That's a tough one. That's why, yeah, maybe on those intraday trades, maybe, hold tight on those. Those are for more with people with the accounts where they can do more trades. Maybe stick with more of the longer term plays, not longer term, but for the, short shares or short, or if we're going to go buy puts, maybe go into those monthly plays a little bit more, do something like that. But yeah, I know I was there one day years ago. It's like, oh man, if I can only trade one more time, even 11, 12 years ago, you could get away with it a little bit more. And then you get the, the call from the broker. Hey, you can't trade 42 times on an account under 25 grand. Oh, really? I didn't know that. And then they finally, put a hold on your account like Scott Trade when I was trading with those guys years ago. Pull a calendar play with different dates and strikes on Facebook to get around blocking. Oh, you can do that too as well. 145 strike on my end. 145 strike. Are you in close my Facebook? Oh yeah, if you're making money on those Facebooks, yeah, if you're in a profit, take it. I still think markets can come down one more time. Oh gosh, I bet it's that same. All right, guys, hold on. Hello. God, health insurance now. 320 on these options now, guys. Spies at the low of the day again. Everything's coming to the lows of the day. The Qs are breaking the 200 MA. Let's see if this thing can come down. We still have a couple minutes on this candle. Let's see where we close. Let's see here. Yeah, I do mostly short-term swing option trade. I do mostly short-term swing option trades. Yeah. The intraday stuff, then probably stay away from. I mean, I get some good trades, don't get me wrong, but you know, if they go against you, they're a little bit tough to manage, especially if you got to go in a little bit more, kind of like we did with the SPY a couple times. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at Tesla, guys, dropping. Puts. Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you're in puts, they expire if they well 145s. I can't really tell you what to do, but if you're in the money on those, just pull them. These markets are too crazy. We get a massive bid and tomorrow we go up on the jobs report or some news, then you're going to be out, you know, or take something off, David. Just take some profits. I'm still pissed with the Facebook. We should have just pulled those profits and said thank you. You know, I stuck around because we did, you know, we rinsed. Look at that. Markets came right in, guys. They're coming right back. Save the day. Throw some news out. Oh, they probably got some news again. God, they're really protecting that low of the day, guys. Holy crap. Yeah, that's it. It's got to be a key area for some of these guys. Maybe tomorrow's option expirations. My gosh, look at that push right up. Someone came in and was like, Argh! Look at that, couple minutes. Look at that, 30 seconds left of this candle, guys. They brought it up they brought it right back up. Because if we would have closed below the lows of the day on this last candle, that would have been getting ugly. Instead, they pushed it right back up. Or did we fill the gap? Maybe did we fill the gap on the SPY? But Facebook, right now, it's not bad. You got this. You got the good resistance up here. You got the nice pullback there. It could lead to lower prices, maybe, or does it just stick around here and maybe pop up on a nice move up? If the SPY and everything goes higher, it's going to go higher. So if you're in the money on these puts, just take them. You know, I'm holding these SPY puts because we've done them in and out a couple different times, so I'm okay with it. So so that's what I'm doing, guys. And remember, don't go crazy with the positions. You know, no full positions, no all-ins, nothing like that. Right now, these markets are up and down, up and down, up and down, and every up move's leading to more down move. But does that stay in place? Maybe. That could change. That could change tomorrow. And then we just start going up. Every pullback's led with more buying. Who knows? But for now, we're sticking with what's working. So damn it. Unbelievable. Look at the Qs too, guys. Came right down. It was like, oh, look at this. Look at this. It's breaking. And then pops it right up. Gosh, because you know more people are shorting right here. So that the computers know and they stick it up there. You know what? SPY 2. Damn it. Look at that. So, oh, we did fill the gap, didn't we? That's why we bounced. Look at that. Wait, where's the gap on here? 264.09. Oh, we still didn't touch the gap. Oh my gosh. Short-term Facebook 137.42 crossing 21 day. Yeah, I mean we could pull back, but you know they got the $9 billion buyback, so everyone's running to Facebook because Facebook was 220, now it's at 143. It's got to go up, so everyone's chasing to that. And I think it's just a short squeeze going up. But if you're if you're in those, if the markets dump, it's going lower. If the markets stay like this, Facebook could grind higher. Facebook came off that little bit of a resistance level, and then it pulled back. Yeah, those options are going to 20 cents. Damn it. See, I'm in at 80. I think, where are they? Hold on, guys. Yeah, this is this is getting interesting right now. Yeah, but no, Facebook though, when it came up into this area here, you got great resistance up here. Doesn't mean it's not going to stay, come pop up again. But, on the daily chart, this is good. This is good area here, guys. We came off the bottoms of 126, had a nice little rally. They threw out the $9 billion in buybacks. It get this thing going a little bit further, but right in the resistance. Maybe they throw out a double upgrade now to keep it going higher. I'm not really sure what they're going to do. But if the markets pull back, guys, everything's going lower. Doesn't matter. What's GE doing right now? Is that still going? Yeah, look at that, guys. Popped it up, and they're bringing it right back. JPM. Someone came out today and was like, hey, look at this. Got to buy more. This thing's bottoming out. I still think we have a little more to go. But if the SPY actually catches a bid and we start moving up, GE could move up a little bit more. So let's see here. So Apple's getting a little bit of a bid. They're trying with Apple too. You know, they're throwing out the doctors. They hired 50 doctors. They did, and Warren Buffett bought more. Gosh, anything, guys, anything. Remember, Apple goes up, that helps the markets go up, and the Apple's in a critical area too, around the 170. So that's something you got to watch for as well. So let's see if this thing can, you know, still down, still sideways, still below the MAs, you know, still got this, you know, pop and drop, pop and drop, pop and drop. So, you know, do we pop up again? Maybe. Got to keep an eye. Still in a confirming downtrend, so we go lower. The Dow is in negative territory now. Not that that means anything, but, you know, all the indexes, yeah, everything's negative at this point. But we're trying to hold. The IWM starting to pull back a little bit, though. IWM starts hitting new lows and starts going. That could put a drag on these markets, guys. So, you know, watch that. And then we're chopping. Got a little bit of a tail down here, but we had some tails down here too. So we'll have to see how that ends up here. Man. All right, guys, let's let these markets settle in a little bit. Still below the MA, still in a weak stance. 10-minute chart we're looking at. You know, someone's in here. I mean, even look at the 60. So, you know, someone's down here pushing it. Someone's up here pushing it back. Just more distribution, guys, at its best. All right, guys, here we go. Let's get back to our options here. All right, they're going to $3 again, so let's see what we can do. Yeah, hold it. I'm holding the Facebooks, guys. I'm in at 79 cents on those. Like I said, we rinsed and repeated twice on those, made some money. Even if these go to zero, I'll still make a little bit of money. God, we need one flush. Google's coming in pretty good. Look at BA. Look at Apple coming in now. Gosh, guys, this is. But remember, we still didn't fill gap, so they're like holding it up. So we hit this gap and we hit this trend line, and the trend line's coming from these lows down here, guys. From this low right here. So that's that trend line here that we're going to come into. That's another key area for these markets. If you look at the bigger time frame here, I mean, we got a short-term retrace, but, you know, we're into the 750 retrace as well. If you go back to the 10-minute, you'll see it a little bit better right there. Did we fill the gap? No, jeez. I wonder why they're not doing it. Wonder why they're not pushing it lower. There's got to be a ton of, you know, even if, oh, 9. Man, look at this. The Bulls and Bears are going at it, guys. Volume still sucks. If we had 162 million, it'd be like, this thing's going to tank. Still, we have, where are we at? 62 million. Oh, come on. One flip and flush. Give me the $4 so I can get the hell out of this thing. I don't know. Maybe I should just get, maybe this is talking to me. Saying get the hell out of these puts before we jam it to you. maybe that's what it's telling me right now. Gosh, they're in there full force, guys. I wonder why this level, though. I wonder what's up with this. Man, look at that, though. Again, down, gets a nice bounce, boom. And this one didn't even make it up anywhere. I mean, I can't rule it out. We can't retrace higher, but my gosh, look at that, right back up and more selling pressure. Holy cow. And they just keep spewing out the good news, guys. China trade, I think he's in the freaking phone. Trump's on the phone again. Calling him. Oh, look at this. Oh, man, they're fighting this thing. I still can't, because if they hit this gap fill and they hit this low, there's going to be some buyers right here just on gap fill. That's why I can't believe they're not hitting this thing. Or maybe they're saving it for just in case. You know, if it does start to flush, they get it. So 264 will be some support, 263.90. But if this thing starts to rumble, I think we could get down to this 262.48. We're still in a confirming downtrend, but they're trying. They are flipping trying. All right, let me go back. I'm looking at all this other stuff. Let's see here. 20 contracts pulling. Yeah, there you go. Pull them, man. You got if you start taking that many contracts, pull them. I'm used to getting dipshit spam calling on health insurance. Oh yeah, all the time. That was the last one, the healthcare. And it's always a recording. Must be trolling, talking about my pain. Yeah, yeah. There you go. There's a going on each end of the day. Large volume buys. Yeah, it's it's hard to say what these guys are doing. Huge manipulation going on each end of the day. You see large volume buys in all the major stocks. Very curious. Yeah, but that could be a lot of short covering. Yeah, this one closes and then you get these big blocks going on afterwards either. A lot of times the market makers are putting in these orders after hours. I don't know. I forgot by laws. I was going to be a prop trader at one point, and it just got to a point. It's like, I don't really want to work for anybody. You do get 10-to-1 margin though. So if I, brought in, $500,000, I can have a $5 million account. Then I started thinking, I was like, gosh, that's really dangerous. So I was like, thanks, but no thanks. But they would have gave me access to a level 3 so I could see who the hell's coming in here buying and shit. And access to a couple other things as well and some other good traders as well. But I finally got to the point I said, I'm good with that. No, I get some calls a lot of times with some of these brokers. Hey, do you ever think about being a prop trader? We'd love to have you. It's like, so what does it entitle? Well, you got to use our program. You got to pay us for commissions. You got to do this, and then you got to do that. And I was like, I'm good. So, let's see. Short-term Facebook, going 32 across in 21 day. Yeah, I mean, if the markets come in, everything's coming in. That's how you got to kind of trade these markets. I mean, you're going to have some stuff on news and stuff falling on news and different earnings plays and stuff like that. But overall, if the indexes fall, it's all coming in. You see the PGs flying. Is the J&J going up higher? J&J still holding positive. Where's McDonald's? McDonald's got to be green today. Of course it is. Verizon's not green because it had the downgrade. That's good for us because we're short in Verizon, so hopefully that thing could start getting its ass kicked so we can get the hell out of that thing. What else here? Well, we're starting to catch a bid again. They're holding it again. All right, so everybody who shorted the markets here, let's see if they could jam it to them one more time. There's the jam. So when you short this, those little jams right there, this makes your heart flutter. It's like, oh, I'm all in again, short. And now they're bringing it up again. Oh, my gosh, this is brutal. This is brutal. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Right? Yeah, the holiday rally, who knows? Take a look at TLRD. Maybe Trump and crying Chuck. Yeah, we'll get in another argument today. Yeah. Yeah, what the F, Chuck? All right. TLRD. Let's see. I think we looked at this one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice gap down. Yeah, nothing to do for me on this one. The lows are here, about $10, 938. Yeah, nothing to do. But look at this. Nice little retrace again, and they're slamming it to them. Nice. This was a high flyer, though. Look at that. Look at that freaking ass kicking. So where are we going here? Right? Gosh, look at that. Look at that trend line now. Look at this one. That's an interesting one if it comes down. Keep an eye on this one around this $10, 938 area. that could, if the markets bounce, that could be a real good area. So keep an eye. But yeah, nothing to do on this one. No bounce, right? This is your bounce area down in here, $10 maybe. But if you're short from here, great short. But man, look at that. Retrace, get them all sucked in, kill them. Retrace, get them all sucked in, kill them. That's all they're doing, guys. Rinse and repeat for these guys. Get all the, everyone to chase, slap them. Get all the chase, slap. Because the guy who bought here, he sold here. He chased it right about here. And he was like, oh, man, I'm killing it. And then right back down. So, yeah, Ant, nothing to do there, bud. What is the deal with the T3 trading scam? I don't know. I talked to those guys a little bit, and I was just like, nah, I'm good. But no, those guys will teach you, I think. I think they're okay. They have been blowing me up over here. No, they're okay. I talked to them years ago, and they're all right, I guess. They're another thing. I think you got to use their platform. You pay them and all that stuff. That's when I was like, I like e-signal. I like using multiple brokers, and I stick with it. but they bring people on, they get more capital, that probably gives them more margin, and as a institution or whatever they are, and that gives them more buying power. Actually, if they could get 10 guys in there with $100,000 account, that gives them more buying power. And then you're trading with their level twos, they're getting all your commission and everything. I like to use multiple brokers, guys. I like to keep I, I don't want like Mr. B when I used to trade with him, trading with UBS, you take 10, $20 million positions. They know what you're doing. I'd rather be with 4 different brokers and take, 5 million with him, 5 million with him, 5 million with them, 5 million with them, and keep it spread apart. And these guys aren't like, hey, Mr. B isn't taking a huge position again. Let's go after him. Stuff like that. So just keep it simple, guys. That's it. Once you start getting a bigger account, maybe move one over to an options trade, platform. Stick, maybe 2 brokers, 3 brokers, one for intraday scalping, one for swing trades, one for options. Do it that way. If you get a couple $100,000, open up 3 accounts with $100,000 a piece. And you just don't want to, it's like playing poker, guys. You don't want these guys to know your hand. It's like Jesse Livermore back in the day when he used to short stocks. He'd go to 50 brokers, and by the time they all got together and said, "Hey, Livermore short, hey, Livermore short, hey, Livermore short," he was already out of the positions. He goes to one broker. That one broker goes, "Hey, Livermore short heavy on this name." They're gonna come after him. Period. Hitting the mic and everything, getting crazy. Are you still short Tesla, or did you cover? No, I shorted Tesla. We covered 3 times already in Tesla, and we added more yesterday, I think it was. Yeah, yesterday we added more at 371, but we went short. We were 358. We covered at 336, added more, covered at 353, added more, covered at 361. So each time we're taking money off of Tesla, we're just making more money. Now we added again, pretty much the same spot that we added the last time. We get 10, 15 bucks, I'll cover it again. So that's what we're doing with Tesla. So yeah, so if you're reading anybody on StockTwits or the donkey who tells you that I'm getting killed in Tesla, no. Like AMD too, guys. We covered our short on AMD. I got all these trolls on StockTwits. Not, I shouldn't say trolls, but like, oh, you're getting your ass kicked on AMD. Your average price is this. No, dude, I'm already out AMD twice. AMD, I did get my ass hammered for a little while, but I still had I handled my position. No more than 10% of my total portfolio, and I was below that, guys, and I handled it. It went up on me, yes. Got my ass kicked. I was just like Tilray. Oh my gosh, here we go again. I was with shares. AMD went from 9 to 35. It was like, all right, come on, here we go. And when that pulled down to 1850, I think I was short 2350. When it went to 1850, I was done. And then when AMD went right here, shorted again, another short. We shorted it right here. I'm out of the trade again. Should have held a little bit on this one, but you know what? $3-4 on this one, I'm out. We covered half of the half, and the last half we got out at like 1938 or right in there, somewhere like that. But we were coming in support right here. So I was like, I'm out. I'm done. I'm not going to let this thing bounce up and kill me. We made a low, higher low. It's in an okay uptrend, but it's still down and sideways, still in a weak stance. So, ooh, SPY and everything just got a nice little pop there. Someone's coming in again. But now we're going sideways, guys. Below the MAs. We got some tails on the SPY telling us it could go up. This is kind of the, do we break down off this pattern? Even, at the light volume, that's really the only thing saying, we could actually go higher here. And you see the pattern on the SPY. But no, it's still short, yes. I'm still short. But like I said, with Tesla, I covered 3 times. So they are on the street, but require a few thousand. All right, well, that makes sense then. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I think the $5,000 was the limit on them for T3. I think. The legend. Yeah, Livermore, you got it. The speakeasy stock bars back in the day. Yeah, exactly. I will take 50 shares short of God. What was back in the day? U.S. steel companies or whatever, JPM. And then that broker would be like, hey, Livermore's shorting. By the time they realized the guy, he was already out of his positions. They couldn't even come after him. So, and that tells you something. It's the same shit today, guys. Nothing's changed from back then till today. Same stuff, same crap. Nothing's changed. That's what's even crazier. Market makers still doing the same crap. Look at this is what they're doing today, guys. All computer. They pop it up, they chase, they drop it, they sell, they pop it up, they chase, and these people are going, instead of going small positions, or just, you know what, at this point, sit on your hands. Don't lose money all day. Gosh. Like our Facebook trade, you know. Oh man. But yeah, I mean, we're holding on for dear life here right now. Let me tell you. Now we're just chopping around, making people think, oh man, I'm all in. Oh man, is this thing gonna go up or down? You know, is it gonna go up or down? What's gonna happen here? All right, so we're just chopping around right now, not doing much. I might have to make a phone call. My tenant just called me. He's doing some he's redoing the whole building, actually, I believe. So it might be something with that. So I might have to step aside for a couple minutes. But man, I could probably call him back in an hour. I just want to see what's happening here with these trades, with this trade. Oh my gosh, we're back to $3 on these guys, man. Uh-oh. Left a message. I don't know if that's good or bad. Maybe I'll give him a text, see what's up. All right, give me a second, guys. Gosh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50 minutes sideways. So people are trying to go long here or short here. 50 minutes makes you really think. Now it's the psychological part of the markets. Oh my gosh, it's going to go up or going to go down? Man, I'm long. I'm trying to go buy the dip, you know. I'm not long, guys. I'm just saying. This is the psychological part of this stuff. If you're new to the room, go sign up. $30 a month. StockBookie.com. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I got to pitch it once in a while. I really want to get more members in here so we could go private, and then I could talk about more stuff and really what I'm seeing in these markets. You know, I'll still do these sessions on YouTube. I enjoy them. A lot of new people show up. We have a pretty good time. Hopefully, we can find more trades. But usually, I'm trading more out of the gate in the morning. You know, the first hour is usually the best time to really get some good scalps and stuff like that. Then as the markets settle in, you know, on a day like today, we get a confirming downtrend. Unfortunately, I wish we had more volume. I'd say right now, guys, on every retrace, we just keep shorting this thing. It's worth it. I've paid for the year just this week. Yeah, you know, look at this crap, guys. Pfft. Oh my God. You can't even make this shit up. That's why, you know, right now, just, you know, if you want to pull these puts off, just pull them. Frick. You know, this is the bullshit I can't stand. See, this is stuff where, you know, you're watching this intraday. That's why, you know, with my kid yesterday, this is the day you just step away right now. It's just like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not going to watch this bullshit anymore. Oh my God. It must be the China trade deal. Then see, this is what gets the guy who's been watching this thing. Oh my God, I got to get in. Ooh, like here. Oh my God, I'm missing it. Here it is. Oh, and then boom, it comes right back in. Now, if this time comes right back in, guys, I think we'll break through this. We have 8 minutes left. See how they first 2 minutes of the, you know, get it of the 10-minute candle, get this thing going again. There goes the spy. Yeah, it's unbelievable. But see that? It's unbelievable, guys. You know, let's say some big shorts are covering. But, you know, who else is protecting this market other than Uncle Jerome? You know, I don't think the institutional players are doing it. You know, Fed has a trading desk, guys. They really do on Wall Street. They have a Fed trading desk. Let's see here. Let's go. Excuse me, guys. Wow. All right, let's see if we get over to 20 and the 200 again. They tried it before. You know, we had the death cross. And then everyone's, you know, did they talk about it on Fast Money? If you look at the 10-minute, they got the death cross, and look, it crosses and this thing pops up into it. So now we're still below the MAs. The 50 MAs curling into price. The 200 still kind of floating. So if this thing kind of crosses this guy here, then that's a little more bearish. But we'll see what happens with that. Live stream session. Let's see here. BAMU. Ah, man, unbelievable. This just can't take it anymore. Come on, one good flush. That's all we're asking for. Jeez. I mean, we're coming in pretty good, but my gosh, do something here. Kramer's going to say that Facebook is done bottoming on seeing real. Yeah. There goes, fine. Do you plot the gap fills, or does your program plot it for you? No, I look for all the gap fills and everything. I do everything by hand, guys. I look at all the charts, look at all the setups, do all the fibs, everything. I mean, computers are nice to do that stuff, but sometimes, you know, I had a friend that did an algo program, and it was okay. You know, where he'd tell, you know, it would pump out a trade, take this one here, and it was okay. You know, you still had to use the technicals, because the algo's telling you, all right, when this thing comes down here, buy it here. And, you know, I'm looking at a chart going, yeah, but gap fills right here. Why the hell would I buy this thing here? And then sometimes, you know, it would do the pop up, all right, there it is, and then it would come right back in and be like, all right, well, I guess if you bought it here and sold it there, you'd take the 50 cents and get out. But for a trader who only could buy 100 shares, you know, is that really good, the algos? You know, and a lot of times it just, you know, it would go in and you'd sit, it would be like this. It'd just sit in here, and sit in here. But the algo's pumping out the trade going, hey, take it. It should pop up. And then you get the pop, and then all of a sudden they drop it in your face. And it's like, all right, that's not working that great. Non-green boner at the end of the hour to drop next hour? Yeah, maybe. I mean, you look at the 60-minute, you look at the bigger time frame. It is setting up, but it's just the volume, guys. 65 million. Again, if we had 165 million, then I'd be like, all right, hold on. But you go back to the 60-minute, guys. We're still holding. Here's your gap fill. You're still holding it. You're still down sideways. You're still underneath all the moving averages, so it's a little bit in a weak stance. But look at these tails, guys. Look at these bulls and bears fighting right here. They are fighting, just like this level, too. They brought it right back up. Went back down, they brought it right back up. So this is a big area right here. You know, for the SPY. Yep, here we go again, guys. Yeah, the big green boner, you got it. Pop goes the weasel. Woo! Get that thing up there just like the last 4 times. Get all those people chasing, because this is the time. But this could be the time. Because this was, you know, they're trying to squeeze. Is this the time they finally get enough shorts here to get a squeeze going into the close? Maybe. An hour's left, the power hour, guys. What was that? 1221, 2 second put, 14K. Wow. Look at that. On the 10-minute. Yeah, you know. But look at the pattern though. Just like the daily, every pop they're dropping, every pop they're dropping. Still got to get over this pivot here. Even if we get above the 200 MA, let's see what it doesn't mean. You know, do we just do this, come back and come right back in like we did last time, and then sell into the close? Still in a confirming downtrend. Look at the gosh. Look at Apple. Look at the overall buy program, guys. All right, let's go through this. So the IWM's getting the program here. Buy program, that is, guys. If I could get this right. IWM going up. CAT going up. BA going up. Tesla going up. Nvidia trying to go up. Facebook going up. Wow, what a coincidence. The 3 or 4 major indexes go up. Everything's going up. Apple. They got to get Apple going. Look at Apple. Try and look at it. Same thing though. Look, dump. Now is this it? You know, now I get even on Apple. I guess we could do this. Let's see if we get across. Let's see if we cross that and start breaking upwards, maybe. Let's go. Let's do a retrace on Apple. Let's see what's happening here. So it looks like it's overshooting that, coming in, overshooting the 618, coming in, overshooting the 25 or the that's a bigger one. This 50 retrace. Let's see what happens. We still have a minute and a half on this candle. All right, guys, still going up. Woo woo! Bob goes the weasel. Get that Apple going. Any news, guys? Any news? I'll look, see if we got anything. Stocks tanking, pessimism among mom and pop investors hits highest level in 5 years. Yeah, it doesn't matter about the little guy, CNBC. The little guy does nothing for the market, other than the bag holders mostly. Goldman says U.S.-China not likely to reach trade deal by March and more tariffs are coming. Oh, God. But then that JPM came out and talked about Goldman. Kramer, Tesla may now feel vindicated in regards to Elon Musk's infamous 420 tweet. Oh, gosh. Ay. What else now? Now, Robinhood, they're going to take over the banks with the 3% savings account. Oh, gosh. No, they're not. What else? Anything else here? I don't see any other breaking news. Apple to invest in $1 billion in new Texas campus. All right, maybe that's helping. Maybe that's what just popped. When was that? It doesn't have a time frame on that one. Anything else that could have drove this thing up? Gosh, yeah, it's just all computer right now. So let's go back to the SPY. The SPY's trying to get above those areas. We're still in the confirming downtrend. And let's see what we get here, guys. Man, just where was China last night? Yeah, Shanghai was up 1.5%. How was the EU? And the EU, a little bit mixed bag of tricks. Oil today's up. Gold's kind of flat. Yeah, gold trade, darn it. It was looking good. Coming back in, but it's basing again. So we'll see. We got above this high pivot, which I like. Then we came right back in, but it's up and sideways with the 20 MA curling up. So let's see if we can stay up in this range. Even if it pulls back one more, it's not bad. Let's see if we could bounce into this area and get this train going, guys. Gosh, I want this 120 area. And if we get above this 200 MA here, we could get this thing rolling right in here. Right in here, I'll probably pull half off or this gap fill. If we could get there, and the next area will be right up in this area here. Oh, man. So not much going on, guys. Another snooze fest a little bit today. Actually, not too bad. Our puts are trying. Damn. But I guess we could have been rinsing and repeating them all day for 50 cents, What about Tesla? You still short? It's a long play, not a short? Oh, geez. Oh, God. Yeah, you're right, buddy. Not that I covered it 3 times and in the driver's seat, but yeah, it's a long right now. You got it. Why don't you should buy at the top and let's see your broker confirmation, and we'll go from there. Let's see. This is probably one of the donkeys people. Or you know what? I'm gonna put you in timeout. You're in timeout for 30 seconds. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a long StockBookie. Well, yeah. Well, it's been going up, of course. And you got in at 250, right? I bet you did with your donkey bucks. But I buy with donkey bucks. So I win every time I get into a trade. Yeah, we went over the Tesla trade earlier, guys. We covered it 3 times. We're totally in the driver's seat, and we're short again now from 371 area. But we're still in it. We're still making money. So, what's up, Christoph? How's it going, bud? Having fun today with this retrace selling action? Retrace, dump, retrace, dump, retrace, dump, retrace, dump. And actually, you know what? I'm just gonna take care of that guy right now. Let's see. Videos. I'm just bum 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 bum. Let's just see, guys. I don't know, maybe not. He might not be a donkey follower. But you never know. But yeah, these guys, when I short Tesla, it's funny. They all come out of the cracks. Uh-oh, coming down. And then when the Tesla dumps, they're all like, oh yeah. And then they all block me. So market showing weak signals and yeah, oh yeah. Krista, you got to throw the holiday session as the wild card. The indicator lines. How did you get the indicator lines? The green and the brown and the green ones. Harris, is that what you're talking about? That's a Fibonacci level, if that's what you're looking at. Those are fibs. So this is just a short term. This is a short term fib from this low to that high. PPT try. Oh, I know, Carmela. It's like push. So I'm saying this has got to be a key area in here for whatever reason. I'm not sure, but I would think a little bit lower. Oh my gosh, they're trying to say. I mean, you can see the programs, though, guys. It goes up, they dump. Another push up, they're dumping. Another push up, dump. Another push up, dump. Another push up, dump. Do they do it here? Maybe. We're getting to the end of the day, and the volume still sucks. It's not the best. If we had 167 million, then I'd say we'd probably dump out, but still can't roll it out though. Let's see what happens. Yeah, those are fib levels, bud. This one's the high or the low. The pink one's the high and the lows. And then the first level going, from the high to the low, then it's 250, 382, 50, 618 retrace, 750, and then the of course 100% retrace. Now, if you're going up, it's the same thing. 250, 382, 50, 618, 750, and then of course 100% retrace up here. Right now we're holding the 750 retrace coming from the high pivot. We're also trying to hold the gap fill as well. We're still going down sideways, consolidating underneath the moving averages, so it's a little bit weak still. But if you look at the 60-minute here, and we've talking about this, you got the bulls and bears just fighting here. Which one's going to get the upper hand and push it up? We are in a bearish pattern though below the MA, so that's it's still a 50-50 shot, guys, right now with the light volume. If we had heavy volume, it'd be like dump it, short it. But right now you just can't. We are in a confirming downtrend. That tells me possibly more pain. But you've seen that last candle. All of a sudden, out of the blue, boner time. The green boner. The green bean, straight up. Is he long? Christoph? Wow. But yeah, right now, now it's news. All they got to throw out is Warren Buffett. Apple's pulling back a little bit right now, guys. So watch for that. Guys, on my screens, I got Apple up there, Amazon, BA, Nvidia, Facebook, Google, Tesla, the SPY, the DIA, the Qs. I got all these charts. So I'm just looking at these things, yeah, boner time. You like that? Do you know if Thinkorswim has? Oh, yeah, totally. Yes. Harris, call up Thinkorswim and they'll do a half-hour session with you for free and ask them. Tell them you want the Fibonacci levels, like what I said, 250, 382, 50, 618, and 750. They'll set you up with that, okay? And then also, too, you want the 200, the 50, and the 20 MAs. You want them on all time frames. Tell them that, too. And then everything else is just really vertical trend lines and stuff like that. But yeah, the fib, you got to have the fib. But yeah, they definitely have that. I know they do. Well, I was going to go to the Thinkorswim charts because they're free. I could save $190 a month. But every time I set up multiple, I have 6 monitors, guys. And when I put, 30-something stocks up there with Thinkorswim, and the next day where I go to load my program, they never pop up. Some are missing, some are this. So I got to call them up myself and see what's going on with that. It might be a glitch. Maybe I have to download a new something new for them, but it never holds. So every time I open it the next day, because I was testing it out because I was, because I know a lot of people use that. I was like, oh, maybe I should go to that where I can help people too with it, but it just doesn't work for me. I actually like Realtic. If I maybe go back to them, we'll see. But if I go with Realtic, I got to stick with one broker. I can't move around. Like eSignal, I can use my charts or my my charts anywhere, guys. I'm not hooked up to a broker. So if I didn't want to trade at all, if I paid the 190, I get these charts for 190 a month. Oh, TradeStation has real nice ones too. I might have to look at that one. What is the donkey's name on StockTwits? No, they kicked him out of StockTwits. He was trolling me and putting up videos and some crap and really just talking crap about me. And it's like, dude, what's going on here? And actually, we almost shook hands and said, hey, you know what? Just leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. You're a decent guy, whatever. And then as soon as we did that, like 20 minutes later, he's posting crap on StockTwits again. And it was like, what, dude? So from that day on, it was like, you know what? You're an asshole. And you know what? I'm going to call you out on every flipping loser you have. I still have these guys who follow him. They send me emails every day. Dude, he went into another Amazon trade. He's getting killed. So they post it. They send it to me, and then I send it to him. I said, oh, my God, breaking news, another flipping loser. You know? But, yeah, it's just like, wow. Yeah, it was crazy. I was finally like, all right, man, cool. We're good. Hey, good luck to you. And this was like 3 years ago. Maybe 2.5. It was like, good luck to you, man. And I go to I don't know if we unblocked each other or whatever. No, I think I kept them blocked. And I get an email from another follower going, hey, dude, that guy keeps posting stuff about you. And I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, 3 hours ago, we just shook hands. I go, and then I'm like, dude, what's going on here, bud? And he's like, oh, I posted those before we shook hands. And it's like, no, you just keep posting crap, dude. So now I just send pictures of donkeys to him and just laugh at him. It's pretty funny. He's in the room right now, guys, because he'll send me emails and stuff. So say, hey, donkey. And every trade he's in right now, and there's like 10 of them, all massively losing. Yeah, Robert knows them. Anyways, let's see. Save workspace. Send him a bag of... Yeah, I'm not going to show that one. No, you know what? No, I don't even. I'm almost done with that guy. I can't even have a conversation with him. He's sending me stuff. He does live streams. There's like 10 people He's been doing live streams for over a year. There's like 14 people watching him, and it's like, and I really truly believe they're all his friends, because he's in so many losers right now, and all these guys are going, "Oh, you're the best, man. All these trades we're winning," and it's like, what? I'm like, I'm getting emails from all his losers, from all his followers. And it's like, how in the world are these guys making positive comments? If I was following this guy, I'd be like, holy crap, dude, you're a train wreck. What is going on? Are we holding these or what's going on? Yeah, yeah, you know him, man. God. He's in another Amazon trade, Robert. I got an email the other day, losing massively. And then Twitter came alive the other day. I got the email. He bought options in like $3. They went to $4, and he's like, oh, I told you. And they've been in the red for like a month. They come up alive, Robert. They come alive for a day, and he's like, oh, I told you so. Twitter's great. And now Twitter's in the basement, going lower again. It's like, wow. And then Robert, they have to be all his friends. They have to be. He's the best. Oh my gosh, we're gonna make so much money. And it's like, dude, you're red on every trade. Massively. But anyways, guys, hey, I got losers. I admit it. But at least I show them. I don't care. Whatever. Hey, if I got a loser, it's trading, guys. But you know what? I'm going to damn well come back and try to get 5 winners in a row to make up for that. I'll post it on Twitter, all on my price, on my position sheet. I got nothing to hide, guys. Wouldn't even wait. Yeah, I'm going to stop. Yeah, yep, it's not lying. Yeah. And I always tell him, I said, dude, stop the lies and the lies, man. You're killing everyone's account. You're throwing these trades out. And the best one, Robert, when he's getting crushed, and then he posts on his Twitter feed. And I get the emails. Guys, I sold this one 3 days ago for huge profits. And it's like, where? You didn't tell anybody you sold. And then he comes back. He's like, well, it's not a paid service, so I don't have to post everything. It's like, no, dude, your trade's going to the basement. Now you're telling us you got out of it 3 days ago? What? Yeah, Yeah, and then he calls me the stock clown. It's funny stuff. It's like, all right, dude, whatever. All right, let's go. Bear market, separate the real to the fake. That's for sure. Yeah, no, exactly. It's all about making better, not worse. Yeah, you know what? And like I tell people, if you guys don't get anything out of what I'm doing here, at least I'm going over stocks and stuff. At least I'm trying to find the next best trade, trying to help you guys out. Say, hey, you know, this thing pops up, it could definitely come back. Now we're getting, look at this thing, guys. Pop goes the weasel again. Can't help themselves. Well, the little retail guy was trying to go short, long, short, long, short, long, maybe with the ES minis. They're just getting killed right now. Here they come. Must have got more shorts on board. Computer program, take it higher. Look at everything, guys, going up now. All the indexes going higher. Someone's coming in here. Yeah, you know he's in here, Robert. He sends me emails then. It's like, geez, thanks, brother. Yeah, you went to the dark side for a little while. But anyways, yeah. Another guy sent me a post. He was even talking crap about you the other day. But you're a clown, and you know, don't follow that guy. But yeah, you know why, Robert? You started calling him out, and that's why you call that guy out. That's when you're a clown. You call him out, and I mean, it's so easy to call the guy out. It's like, damn. But guys, 115. Markets are trying. We're still down. We're still sideways. We're still in the 60-minute chart, a little bit bearish. But you know what? If we go into the close right here, I wouldn't doubt they try to gap it up and get this thing going again tomorrow. Damn. You know, now looking at the options, we should have just pulled them off at 325 and been done. But I'm still in them, you know, being a donkey. Yeah, 68 million shares traded. You know it. That's why it's like, that's why even though we're in a confirming downtrend today, the volume sucks. If we had 168 million, I'd be like, guys, load up on the puts. We're going to go down into the, you know, close. Still doesn't mean we can't. We still down. We're still sideways, still trying to retrace, but they're trying, guys. They're trying to get this thing up. They're putting in some Viagra in there, guys. A little bit of, what's the other one? Cialis, I think that the other one is. They're pumping Cialis and Viagra in this one. Getting the green boner out. So, yeah, it's just tough. I mean, right now, again, guys, sit on your hands. Not much to do. Still looking at some, you know, other trades. Maybe add some, but really just a choppy market. Just really doing nothing, guys. Some stocks are popping, some are dropping. In choppy markets, when you decide to go long or short for scalping, no, I don't. Yeah, it's now, you know, when this thing was popping here, we added more to the puts because we're into some real good resistance here. That's why we added more puts on this one, on the SPY today. And you know, again, guys, if you're members here, you know, I posted this trade. We were in $1.67 again. We sold half at $2.67, and then, you know, these were at $1.40. The puts. You could have easily got a better price than me and got out. So I'm still holding. I still have a position. I'd like to get out. Probably end up just dumping most of them and keeping a couple into tomorrow just in case we dump. My gosh, we can't even. Yeah, just one flush. That's all we're asking for. But it's tough with a 70 million, you know, share market. So funny making money while you're having fun. Yeah, exactly. You know what though? If you ever get to that guy again, one of his live sessions, he had a paper trading account on his TC 2000. He can't do live intraday sessions. He's on a paper trading account. Look through his videos, Robert, and go back to one of his live sessions, he was having major issues, couldn't get anything going. It was a while back. And then he pulled his TC 2000 down and it said paper trading on the account. I was like, what? I was like, so of course I sent him the email, dude, what is this? So ask him if he could do live intraday action. He can't because he's on a 15-minute delay. It's terrible. The guy, I don't even think the guy trades. I really don't, because when he takes options, I get the email. I go back into the option chain, and sometimes there's no options going off at the price he gave. It's like, what? So I'll send him an email going, hey, dude, you said you took these options at 17. They never even traded at 17. So I tell him, I said, did you go to the donkey exchange and get your donkey bucks? I know he's here right now. Did you get your donkey bucks from the donkey exchange? All right, yeah, that's what I told him to retire today. I said, dude, I'm done with you. Your time to retire. Yeah, Carmela and Brian Schmitty know, and Raj too. I don't think Raj is in here today. Yeah, but to go long short scalping, Alex, I need a real good setup. I need this thing to push up or push down. You can't really do anything in choppy markets like this. Now you're just guessing. You need some like this. You need a good push down into a good area, and then you get the bounce. You just don't. You can't do that right here on a scalp. You got to let this thing roll, and then you do it. Put him out the pad. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's done. You know, I'm slowing down. I sent him a couple emails today on his live stream. I couldn't catch it last night. I was at my son's basketball game, but but I came back and watched a little bit of it. I had to turn it off. I was like, oh my God, this guy's an idiot. So he talks about nothing. He talks about me, which is good. Right, Robert? So I always tell him, I said, hey, man, you're the best donkey I know. I don't even have to pay you for the free advertising. Oh, but yeah, I got to slow down with him because he's just more of a clown, basically. He's the official stock clown. That's what I tell him. So we're coming back to the 200 MA. 40 minutes left. Do they pump it up? But you got to think, anybody who shorted this thing up here yesterday, they might be starting to cover some puts or sell some puts or cover some shares, you know, from a trade. I mean, it's 269 to 264. It's not a bad trade if you have 1,000 shares short of the SPY, you know, or 10,000 shares short of the SPY. Who knows? When I used to trade with Mr. B, we would take 30, 40,000 shares short of the SPY. It was insane. Never seen anything like it. Then we're buying these options, shorten calls on Tesla, 1,000 contracts. It was like, what the hell? Kidding me? We at one time we were put the position with Tesla. We got the short shares. We had 35,000 shares short of Tesla, and the thing dropped like God. I'll show. I show that sometimes where we were, but it ended up dropping. I want to say $35. I think it was like $1.5 million that was on that trade. Something. But yeah, he called me up. He's like, all right, we got 35,000 shares short of Tesla. I was like, say that again? How many shares of Tesla short? Are you kidding me? All right, let me look at that chart again just to make sure. Yeah, here, let me see if I could pull this one up. I know pretty much where it was. And I tell this story a lot. It wasn't up here. It was down here. Where was it? Was it right here? Yeah. Gosh, where was it? Let me pull this out a little bit more here. I can't remember where it was. It was right around 2. I want to say it had to be. Oh, this is the weekly. I was going to say on the daily, you can see it better. All right, let's see on the daily now. But yeah, we had 35,000 shares short of Tesla. I got to go back on the charts here. It was back when it was in 2, right here, right there. So he gets into the calls early. So I was telling him, let's go into 276, 276. That's what we're going to look at, short these calls. So all of a sudden I get the email, hey, what's your thoughts on Tesla? I was like, you know, around 270 or so, because I think 270, yeah, it was double top right in here, 276. So I was like, we're gonna try to wait patiently for that. Here we could start adding maybe. So we got in around here, around 213. So he's getting railed here. Comes back. I'm like, all right, he's coming back. Let's see what we do. And then it comes right back in his face. So it's coming up here. I've been telling him for weeks, you know, as this thing's going up, is that we're going to be looking at this area and then definitely up in here. Gets in this thing. I think there were 235 calls. So it goes up. He's getting railed on these. I think he's down like at least a couple million on the trade. So I get the, hey, I'm in these things short and this and that. You got to help me out. It's like, okay, all right, let's see what happens. So it comes back. I told him to add more right here. It's like, we got to add more. We have to. And it was only 350 contracts. I said, dude, we can add more. And I think the contracts, he bought them at 10. They were at like 80 right here. And I was like, oh my God. And then he proceeds to tell me, he's like, all right, this thing comes down. And I'm like, all right, it's coming down. He's like, well, these things are going to expire. I think they expired on, 420 or whatever it was. Yeah, 420. That's ironic. So it pops up, pops down. So he calls me up. He's like, hey, we could just put the shares at around 235 or 237, whatever it was. So I was like, so you can take the position, just take the short shares. I'm like, all right, do it. So he sends me a text. He's like, all right, man, we got 35,000 shares short of Tesla. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, really? Okay, let me look at these charts again to make sure if this is the right decision. So it was. So I kept telling him, guys, I said, all right, look what this did. It went up, came down, started basing. This is a bearish pattern. Even though we're at the highs, look, even on the daily, we're a little bit stretched. So we start basing here, guys. So we got 35,000 shares short of Tesla, and all of a sudden, boom, tankola. So we're like, damn, dude. Yeah, so that was such a great trade. I mean, there's nothing better, guys. I mean, I was white knuckling at 35,000. We're upside down already. We're upside down because we're at 250 already. But my God, that was a hell of a trade. I don't think we rolled the whole thing down. I don't even know what he did with it. But if he held it, it would have been a $1.5 million trade. Something like whatever, 35,000 shares, 30 bucks or whatever. They're 35 bucks out of it. But yeah, that was a massive one. But that was, you know, I'd still talk to the guy, great family guy and all that good stuff. But man, just, you know, just, I wish he would have listened to me. There were some trades we lost on and stuff like that, but you know, it was bad. It was like, all right, guys, 376. And then it goes up. And it's like, all right, let's take the trade. I'm already in the trade. It was like, what do I do? I'm upside down. And Priceline was one too. That was another one just getting railed. All right, guys, SPY's getting another bid. Options are at 222 now, so didn't sell them like me or a donkey. You know, usually pigs get slaughtered. That's what happens. Should have pulled them off right here and said, you know what, good enough. But the moral of the story here, guys, I'm teaching you that too. As you know, usually if I sell, that goes lower. But lately, like Facebook, I dumped and they went higher. You know, getting hit, killed. Coming up to the Costco trade, stuff like that, guys. Adobe, let's look at those. I don't know if I want to even. I like Costco because of the fact it's up here for a put. It doesn't mean it can't go. You know, it can't go up. You know, on earnings, it's stretched. You know, you're high flying. Doesn't mean on earnings we get a quick pop. Maybe we get the drop. You know, or maybe we buy the put. If it pops, we go short with shares. You know, do it for a quick trade. You know, at least make some money. So if we buy one of these puts, you know, I would play it for 200 bucks. You know, monthly chart. Well, let's see. Hold on here. Let's go to the daily. Let's see what's going on here. Now let's, you know, because if it gaps down 213, let's see what these puts are. I'd like to go December 21st, at least to buy a little bit of time. We got 8 days then. You know, no. I'd like to buy a little more time because if these markets come down, let's look at the 18th January. I usually play them closer, but if this thing drops, I want it. Yeah, see, even the 18th, these are pretty cheap. 210s are only 200 bucks. Not bad. The 210s. 213. They have 213s, really? 288. Excuse me, guys. The 200s are 120, 110 bucks. So, you know, if it drops, I mean, if we buy them out till January, I mean, 200 is the target if these markets collapse. Twilio, we added more yesterday on that pop. We didn't catch 100. I was pissed. But Twilio 95. Yeah, you can short it again, John. We added short again yesterday. So, but you know, thinking, you know, looking at this one though, guys, I'm just trying to look at, all right, went up, you know, it's still a 50-50 shot. It's the casino if we play this, you know, but I'm thinking if we take a put, we go out to January, maybe with the 200s, doesn't give us a lot of time, but if the markets really collapse into the first week of January, this could definitely be a $200 stock. All right. Hold on, guys. I'm looking at this stuff right now with my members here where, you know, if we're going to decide to do this. Now, if I decide and you're a member, you'll see the post with the Facebook or with the Costco. Now, if it pops though, got to make sure we can add a little bit more. Okay. Because I mean, this, unfortunately, the dollar put, you know, $100 put will probably go to freaking 30 cents. So we might have to, you know, average in maybe with a 220. Because the 220s are at 460. They'll probably go to $2, maybe a little bit lower. Maybe get something like that, do a play like that. So if we average in, if we go one contract with, $120 at the $200 level, you're risking $100, guys. If you can risk a little bit more, then go the 210s at $200. John, don't know why, but you remind me of John F. Carter from Simple Trading. Pretty cool guy like you. You guys look alike, really? I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna write that down. John F. Carter. I'm gonna have to look at this guy. Well, we're all in the same, all us traders, guys. We're all the same, guys. We all want to make money. We all live and breathe this crap, and we all want to, try to find the next trade setup to make more money. John F. Carter from Simple Trading. Is that a plug there, Slippa? Simpler Trading? Yeah, I don't care, guys. Some guys will come on here. I thought you might know him. No. Nope. I've never even heard of that guy. Never heard of those guys. But I don't care, guys. We're all in this together. If you think another trader's better and you follow and he does better trades, then go follow him. If you can learn more technical from me, then follow me. I don't pad anything, guys. I'm pretty much black and white. If you don't want to hear, that, hey, you took a trade, that's your fault. I don't know why you went in more than a 10% position, stuff like that. I'm pretty brutal. I have brutal honesty, guys. If I'm in a trade and get my ass kicked like Facebook, it sucks. I covered it twice. It's not that bad of a trade, but still, to me, it's a flipping loser. We should have got out of it the day of. But you know what? Pig ass me. I had to hold it. Couldn't take that 80% on the last half. Had to hold it. And then added a couple more times. The options were so cheap. It wasn't, it was like a cheap hooker. You just got to do it, No, I'm kidding with that one. But it's just, it's the allure though, and then Facebook went up right to the level where, where we should have went with 147s and we would have cleaned up on those. But again, it's chopping around. Lesson learned. Take the money and flip and run, especially on those intraday shit. Just like Amazon. See that one, guys? We got in at 10, went to 27, and went back to 7. Imagine if you would have held that one. That would have even been worse. But big options like Amazon, guys, you buy 10 contracts of that, it moves $2, you're making $2,000. It moves $3, you're making $3,000. See you later. I'm not sticking around for that. $3,000 in 10 minutes. Who the hell wouldn't take that? If you could buy that many options with that, it's still a $10,000 position or even a $30,000 position. Maybe you did 30 contracts. You take off the first 10 for $2,000, take off the second 10 for $3,000. You take off the third 10 for the $5,000. You make $10,000 in one shot. Boom, done. And that's what I pretty much did on those trades. So in and out, guys, in and out. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, no plug. Yeah, no, I got, not too many trolls in here lately, I think they come, they see, and I'll still get some people coming in here talking crap, but again, let them talk crap. Oh, well, like AAOI when that was coming in. But anyways, let's get back to this chart. So if you take the puts, I'm trying to explain to my members who are in my Twitter group and all that stuff, and they were paying me $30 a month. You guys are killing it. This goes up. If we buy puts and this goes up, then be ready to take some shares in this one after hours. Even if you do 100 shares, guys, maybe it gets a gap and then freaking craps out. We can make some more money that way too. So there's a couple ways we could skin this cat. Right now, being a high flyer doesn't mean it can't go higher. Just be ready. If it pops up, then you're looking at probably 250 to maybe short this thing, after hours action. So if I am shorting it, yeah, maybe, 226, 250, yeah, maybe 250, maybe a little bit higher if it pierces it. But I do like it for a drop. Let's go, let's think about the Costco's, the January's, 19th, go out a little bit. They're $114 right now. I think it's cheap enough to give it a shot. You don't have to load the boat. Even the 210s aren't bad. I don't know if we'll drop $26 on Costco, but I can see it dropping 10. Maybe going to 215 area. Those are still 210s are 222 right now. So it's a little more money for you guys with those small accounts. It's a little tougher with that. You don't want to take that loss. And then if you can't short this thing after hours with shares, you're kind of stuck. So, if you did the 200s, at least if it goes to the basement, then we can, hop into the 210s, maybe 220s, because those will probably be about $1 too, or whatever they, decay or whatever the hell happens to them. So that's the way to do it too. If you buy one option at 120, the 200, if it pays, great. then you maybe make 100, 200 bucks. If it doesn't, then be prepared to buy maybe the 220s, and maybe those will be the 100 bucks then. You know, maybe two at the most. So you're putting 300 into this trade. And then if it comes back, you know, got a little bit of time. But you know, again, guys, these are 50-50 plays. You don't want to put too much at risk. If you can risk going in with the 200s and then popping off another 220 or a 210, then play it. But if you can't lose the money at all, guys, then don't play them. Gosh, man. Kids being sick are tough. They just keep lingering around the house. And my allergies, for some reason, I'm trying to stay off the allergy medicine crap, and it just comes back. When we get some colder weather out here in Arizona, it just comes back. Look at the F option traders this week. Yeah, oh yeah, totally. Totally. Yeah, they're just shaking and baking everybody, and now they're just doing it until the end. Yeah, so where's our options at now? We're at 236. You know, gosh, I hate that they expire tomorrow. We need one big push tomorrow to get out of them, and we'll see. Facebook at 10 cents. OI Facebook at 10 cents. Which one? Let's see. Ta-da. Oh, yeah. Facebook's at 10 now. Jeez, they're just taking that one to the house. Yeah, if you want to cut it, cut it. You know, I again, if this one goes to zero, I still make money on it. It's just, that's a tough one. Damn it. Well, hopefully most of you guys got out of that trade. Some of you guys stuck with it. I stuck with it, added a little bit more, and just got railed. There's probably no hope for these at this point unless we get a major downside tomorrow. So that, yeah, no, I see that, Sean. I've been watching that one. It's like, damn, maybe at 40 we should just got the hell out and said, all right, we gave it a shot. But you know what? At this point, I'm sticking with it. Again, you know, it's pretty much a break-even trade at this point. Sucks because we could have had 80% on that last half. But you know what? If you took the Amazon trade the other day and a couple of the other the puts play on the SPY, those bring this one back. So at this point, this one's a non-event trade, and God, that still sucks ass. Like we could have got those 147s though at 170, and those went to 350 when it hit the. Damn, this pisses me off, guys. I hate to lose. I really hate to lose. But it's not like we had a ton of winners lately that's just going to kill us. But 60 minute. No, this was the Facebook trade right here. I should have put it out there right when it hit the 750, the 50% retrace or the 50 MA even number at 146. That was a good trade. Yeah, you know what though? We'll get out and this thing will come right back in. It sucks. I know. Stuck with it. Then I went long with shares. Do you ever do that? Oh, you can do that, John. Sure, why not? Just like Costco. If you're buying a put and the thing pops up, then short it with shares. Yeah, why not? You stuck. Hey, we're still not out of it. If we get a major downside tomorrow, you never know, guys. It sucks. You know, I hate losing more than anything. So, but whatever, guys. You know what? We had some really good trades the last couple of months, even. So, you know, it's just another trade. When we go into those, make sure they're not heavy positions. That's all I'm saying. Oh, really? You missed it? Seriously? Yeah, I sold half twice on Facebook on that trade, guys. Here, let me see if I can pull it up here. Yeah, you guys got to watch my stuff pretty close. I'm posting a ton of shit. That's why I don't know how I did it, but there's really not a lot of people that can post on my feed, and I miss a lot of people making comments and stuff. Because if I had a bunch of people posting, me talking all this crap, going through trades. Hold on a second here. Man, guys, I've been talking so much in these live feeds. I had a couple meetings yesterday and stuff, and I'm just losing my voice. I don't know how these talk show radio guys go every day. Let me see here. I got to look back. No, I posted those. I know I did. Twice. Or we sold half, and then it came back. Then we added more. That was great. Great call by the StockBookie. Awesome. But hey, what you know what? That's a trade. It's trading, unfortunately. All right, there it is. So yeah, here's the trade right here, guys. Bought Facebook trade, Facebook to 210s. Quick one, don't load the boat on these trades. I always tell you guys that. Markets need a pullback. Sold half of the Facebook at 280. Markets continue to sell. We'll be in good shape. Blah blah blah. Facebook at 140. Da da da. Added more puts at 214. Okay, we did it again. Pretty much the same entry price as this one. Add a little more at 210 because when I took that first half off, say I did 10 contracts, I sold half. So now I could go 5 again. Maybe you buy 2 more here, 3 more there. Okay, now I'm back in with the same position. Sold half at $3 now. So we did it twice. Okay, and it was coming back in. We added more at 210. Okay, we added more at a little more at 83. Okay, and then holding these overnight, small positions still. Bought more at 143. Bought more at 120. Just slow and steady, guys. Okay. My average price was 79 cents on these when it's all done. Still added more at 58. And when this thing starts going against you, I'm not adding 3 and 3. If I took it off, I'm going slow. So I added more here. The last one, though, I did add some more on this one on here, though, guys. So we added at 79 cents. We took those 2 half off. You know, it sucked. This trade sucked. We should have just left it alone. Actually, we should have just dumped it because when we sold that last half at 280, I was telling you guys to protect it, and it came back down. I was like, I added more. And then it came back up, sold it again, and that's when it went to 345, and we should have just spit it out. You know, we try to get cute. Markets are going up and down. Yeah, still small positions. You know, we're still adding. You know, still going. But yeah, that's what happened. And this one I added more, which I shouldn't even have touched it. Got the average price, you know, but never came back. So we'll see what happens with these. One more day. We got one more day. They're only at 10 cents. I don't think we'll get it back. But I mean, even if you just pull it off at 10, you know, what are you going to do? So that was one of my shitty trades, guys. Still made money on two of the positions, or two times, but man, just couldn't get it. That sucks. Should have just got out of them. But remember, you know, when we're going in these trades, these quick ones like Nvidia today, that's why I did shares. I didn't want to do puts just in case it go against me. Got to just, you know, take this as a risk. Don't load the boat on these. But yeah, then we added freaking stupid ass. But you know what? Made money, went in, kept it small. You know, the options are at $100, $130, and $50. It's like, all right, let's just keep, you know, that even me, guys, you know, the allure, it's like, all right, this thing can still pull back. And then it just didn't. And then Facebook just kept going. It was like, even when we went to top 140, 143 area, that was great resistance. And then we got the pop. It was just like, Then the $9 billion buyback, everyone has that in their head. It's just like, geez, here we go. But this one here, let me see. Is this I'm trading so many? Yeah, this was it right here. Hit the 200, came back. Hit the 200, came back. And when we got above that, it was like, see how they held it? They didn't want it to go below that 200. So that was the area. So when they closed it above here, right here, that was it. And it consolidated here. This was a little bit bearish here. So it was like, all right. And then, you know, up and away, guys. It was like, oh, gosh, here we go again. Yeah, that one just went to 0. But you know what? We got the Amazon calls. We did the SPY puts. We did some other trades. So it's just one loser out of many winners, guys. And now, you know, Facebook, it's holding this area here. But, you know, it is down and sideways again on the smaller time frame. We hit this great area up here, resistance. So we'll see it. You know, who knows, guys? Maybe we get a nice flush tomorrow and these things come alive. Now, remember, you take these trades, you still got to do strict money management. You know, if you have a $10,000 account and you're in $5,000 with this one trade, you can't do that. You just can't do that. Yeah, it sucks. Still pissed on that one. But, hey, what are you going to do? We went short a bunch of trades, shares the other day with a bunch of trades. When we had that pop-up, we made some money on those. So I'm not, it's one trade. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. It just sucks is, some of my members are in it. I can't stand that. Yeah, look at that, though. SPY popping up again. Why not? What the hell? Going into the close. All right, so Adobe. Let's look at that one. Let's see. Yep. Got it in Facebook at 239 and 319 now. 10 cents, yeah. So you bought it 319? Oof. At least we bought it at $1.39. Yeah, that's a tough one. Got it in Facebook 239 and 319. You got into it? Because we bought it 217, sold it, and then we bought it 214 and sold it. Yeah, 10 cents. That's brutal. My fault, not yours, bro. I'm jamming with you on all others. Yeah, no. Just keep them small, guys. You got to know that. Look at the SPY. Look at this freaking jackass markets. Yeah, you posted. I made a killing. Yeah, I know. Most people, I hope, sold those. I mean, some of my members sold them. They took them and said, "See you later." Boss, should I get an Adobe before ER? Hold on. When it hit 350, yeah. Oh, really? You got out at 350? You son of a bitch. Adobe has impending death cross on the daily chart. The death cross. Started Tesla short just now, 376. There you go. It's going to be a tough one, Brian. Just make sure you have a little bit left just in case that bitch goes to 420. Do we have until the end of the day tomorrow? Yes, we do with the Facebook puts. Yeah, so we got a little bit more. Gamble on Adobe ER. Let's check it out, guys. So Adobe. We might put a gamble on Costco and Adobe here. All right, Adobe, same thing with Costco, up and away. This one on earnings, though. Most of the time it's going up on earnings. I can't remember when the last time it missed and it actually went down. I mean, they might have. I don't know. But mostly it's like, oh, God, there goes Adobe again, straight up. So this is the play again. So Adobe, damn it, though. Fuck. Puts are $1.98 now. Son of a gun. There must have been, I bet they're probably shorting puts into tomorrow. And they're going to just stroke us on these. God, there it goes, though, guys. So that's where they held it. Now it's a short squeeze. So they got enough to squeeze now. Perfect, Uncle Jerome. You finally got it. After the 5 other times you pushed it and dumped it. Now they're getting it over that little area. All right, guys, let's go over this stuff. One thing is stretch 206 from the monthly, okay? We got that in our favor. So if we buy puts, we could get some time on it. But if this thing goes up, those puts are going to get demolished. Okay. If we go again, I hate going out to January, but I just don't want to go more short term because I still think we could get some downside in these markets. Even if we get hit on these puts, we can always average in with a higher price. But if we know 206 is the price, let's look at 210s. 210s are $200, guys, a little bit higher. So these are a little bit higher than the Costco play. But if this goes up, these 210 puts will probably go to 50 cents. But knowing that the 220s will probably end up going to maybe $1. So you might have to add a little bit more on that. So that's the way you could play that one. Because I'm thinking if this one falls, we're at 248, 238, 228. This one could probably fall $20 maybe on earnings. 47, 27. Yeah, I don't want to get into $600 puts on this one. I'd like to go out to January, bet on the 200 MA getting hit. It doesn't give us a lot of time because these monthly chart plays we want a couple months out, and or you go another month out and play it that way. And if it comes in, it's not going to be as great as if we would have bought December 14th options X, but we could play it that way. Or you go with the 14th and you play it really as a gambling play, 50-50 if it goes down or up. June earnings beat, but plunged. Did it plunge? Okay. But man, Andrew, for a while, it was just kept going. I mean, you see the chart, it just kept going and going and going and going. It was like, oh my God, this thing's just like killing me right now. I want to look at these puts. God, they're only at $2 now, the SPY. Damn, should have sold them at 3. But you know how that goes, guys. Like Facebook trades, sucking ass, But all right, gosh, 213s. This thing comes down, But then do you want, it's only if it's a $200 risk, do you want to take them closer? You want to take them. I'm trying to buy. Do you want to take December's? Let's see December's. Yeah, well, they're cheaper. 220s are only $100 on Adobe. Oh, that's not bad. 220s. Kind of like that. You know, if it's a little more risk, guys, it's only 100 buy. I mean, if you want to go 225s, that they're only 170. Let's see here. All right, guys. You remember, I'm gonna tweet. See what we'll take. So, gosh, let's see Adobe's. We're still in the SPY puts too, guys. So I'm gonna hold those till tomorrow. Hell with it at this point. Let's see what we get here. I'm just looking at a couple strike prices right now, guys, to see on Adobe, that is. I'm looking at Costco as well. Let's see here. All right. All right, so we did that. Let's see. Hold on here. God, I really want to look at this here. We still got about 10 minutes here. So I'm looking for lower prices. Gosh, I don't want to go that, because if we go under, if we go, you know, around 50 cents, or if they get plowed, they're just going to go to zero. And we're not going to even have a damn chance in these at all. Let's see here. Gosh. Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking to myself, guys, looking at these. Hey, Roz, what's up, buddy? Just joined. Will Warren and Becky be joining us today? Yeah, I did warn Becky earlier. I was thinking of selling X, but didn't because I saw Kramer to sell. Yeah, X is getting beat up. Got hammered today, but we'll see how it plays out. Are you trying to go long with that one? I told you guys to wait on that one. I didn't get good. Yeah, SPY down brewing. Yeah, SPY's coming in and everything. All right, guys. Here you go. So let's see. You remember, you just got the spec trade 50-50 shot on ER. And this is, which one is this one? Adobe. All right. So I just tweeted to you guys. If you're members, you got the trade. We are doing an Adobe trade. We're doing a put. And I'll just tell you with that. All right. If this thing pops up after hours, I will be shorting this thing with shares. So we'll see what happens. So I'm betting on the downside on this one. Costco, small position, guys. Nothing big. Believe me, nothing big. Costco now. Same thing though, guys. High flyer, up and away. I just want to look at the. I'm going a little tighter on the time frame, guys. Hell with it. It's going to be more of a gambling play at this point. So, Costco 226. Price target's 195. Let's see here. There you go. I got to tell all my members, 50-50 shot on ER. You know. But where are we? All right, there we go. So I'm risking about $300 in both of these trades. Not a big risk. That's how I'm going to play it. So if you remember, you got the trades. Just don't go crazy on them. Just slow and steady. And you know what to do. If this thing goes up, we'll probably go up a little bit on the strike price and add to these, and maybe go out until January. We'll see. And if these things come right in, guys, boom, we're done. All right, guys, I just saw some options go off. 20 contracts. Is that someone in here? 20 day, it closes about 300, then maybe upside ahead. Maybe. Are you long in oil, Raj? Do you want me to give you the real answer or the massaged answer? Yeah, it could go up, Raj. Sure, just keep holding, buddy. Right. All right, we got 7 minutes until the market close. Let's look at the USO. See, I can't. I look at the USO. I can't. I don't get those charts on this, unfortunately. Wow, look at that pop today. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, I guess we could go higher. If we close above the 20 MA today and close there, yeah, Raj, that could go higher. Buy calls on FedEx? No, not yet. Let FedEx get beat down a little bit more. Yes, I'm long. Me too, Raj. Till tomorrow. Till tomorrow? All right. Yeah, no, nice move. If it starts cutting to about 1146 and gap fill, then you're going to have to exit. But it's got to close above the 20 MA. But no, nice push. I wasn't even watching oil today. I'm not in a position, so I'm not really watching it. The donk took the SCO at 26. It's at 23.53 now. But he told me he sold early. He sold for profits. Got February calls. All right. That's some big balls, you guys. But I still think oil's going lower. I still think we're going to 10, maybe 9. That's me, though. That's the bearish bookie. Because, I mean, you get from this high pivot, you go down like this. Then you start consolidating. You got the MAs crossing and everything. I'm waiting for right about 864, maybe 936. We're talking the same side. I know. Yeah. Are you guys trolling me with oil? When's the possible buy for Amazon, in your opinion? $1,000. Amazon. No, not. I mean, I that's where I'll be buying. But Amazon, maybe 1350, somewhere in there. All right, guys, I'm going to roll, though. I'm going to watch these positions. If you're members with me, we'll see what happens. We are betting on the downside, 50-50 casino shot with Costco and Adobe. We've been having some real good winners here at StockBookie.com, so I'm willing to take a little more risk on. Yeah, you got to wait for this thing to come down lower. I like the $1,000 area right here, to be honest with you. Weekly charts. Let's see where that is. Yeah, look at that. Even the 200 MAs down here. If this thing has some problems getting up, I mean, the only thing that can save these markets is next quarter's earnings. Then maybe we go higher. But right now, these are just weak stocks. I'd say 1350, maybe. The markets are bombing, then it's 1265. It's all these pivots, guys. And then you got gap fill down here. Then you got good consolidation here. Ultimately, though, the weekly 200 MA, that's what I've been saying target is on a lot of these stocks. And a lot of these stocks are coming into these 200 MA on the weekly time frame. I'm short Amazon in January puts. All right. That could work. I hear you chatting with the guys. You're chatting with the guys. Twitter. I'm in Tucson. If you ever want to do a seminar, I have helped those with the TV. All right, Lynn. I'll answer you. Lynn just sent me an email. I'll respond to you in a couple minutes, bud. All right, guys. So it looks like some people got into these possible Costco puts. Again, it's a 50-50 shot, guys. Know that. If you're going to do one contract, it's a $140 bet. More than I would, it's like going to the casino, guys. You walk through the door with the $500 cash. Don't bring your debit cards, nothing. And knowing that in the casino, you can lose $500. Sucks to lose it. You do the walk of shame out the doors. Why did I go to the casino today? This sucks. At least if you go there, you get some drinks. I'm playing the reaction to Adobe tomorrow. Okay. It always gets me richer on my paper account. Yeah, right. I'm with Bookie. Gets my paper account set up to trade. Yeah, there you go. Short Amazon. Yep, you got it. All right, guys, I'm going to end it today here. SPY puts, yeah. So should have sold them again. Should have, would have, could have. I'm going to teach you guys that, hey, even though I'm holding, you guys keep selling. Now, every time I sell, they usually go the right way, but these are at 215 now. So not terrible. Let's see if we get some little tankage after hours today. But tomorrow we have to be out of these puts. No matter what, I'm going to pull them. I'm still in the money on them, so it's not that bad of a trade. But we could have made more money to make up possibly for the Adobe Costco disasters after hours. So, but either way, what thoughts on ADT? Oh, bonus, yeah, Mary. John, in my opinion, better a call spread, good risk reward to hold tonight, John. This is looking ready to dump. Yeah, yeah, I think that's why I'm holding the SPYs, guys. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. Keep an eye on those Costco Adobe trades. Keep an eye on everything, guys. Watch my nightly video today if you're a member. Not too much to go over, just kind of chopping around today. But another, gap up to a gap down. But a lot to talk about that intraday action. Total computer driven, choppy action up and down. It's pretty stupid at this point. You can clearly see what the hell's going on here. Right here. Push up, dump, push up, dump, push up, dump. They pushed it again. Couldn't get it above this area or the 50 MA and then down. We still have a minute left. They might close it above. All right, guys, I'm out. Watch those earnings. I'll be posting on Twitter if you're members. Let's get this show going. Hopefully we get out of these puts tomorrow for some big gains and, from our $100 action and then get the hell out and move on. Watch Facebook as well if you're getting clobbered with that one. Again, I'll probably just let that one go to zero. But anything else you're in, just keep an eye on them, and then we'll take it from there. Again, guys, thanks again for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to become a member. Don't forget to subscribe down in the bottom right-hand corner, and we'll take it from there. All right, guys, have a good evening. God bless. See you on the charts.